live here. Alright, we are live. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to hope whatever happened last night, because apparently the internet's been acting up really weird lately. Doesn't happen. We got up to 45 people watching the stream last night, and for some reason it got disconnected from the server, which is a big sad. You know? But, here we are. We're going to go into True Vault Hunter mode with Amara today, since that's what the dice decided. Not only since we rolled up Borderlands 4 on the die, and we hadn't rolled that one yet, this whole little thing that we're doing here, I decided to roll the die for the character, and it decided Amara. So we got Borderlands 4 and Amara decided by dice today. And we're going to take my Amphira that I ended up having to remake because whatever issue that happened while transferring characters from the PS4 to PS5 version of this game. She was the only one that messed up, unfortunately. But mess up she did. Do we want to skip the introduction? You know what? Nah, let's do the whole thing. Let's get that whole bad boy in here while I finish setting up here.
Welcome to Pandora!
Hey, you must be the new recruit. I am a CL4PTP steward bot, but you can just call me General Claptrap of the Crimson Raiders. What's your name?
Surely you know who I am. The Tiger of Partali? Crime fighter? Warrior for peace? It's Amara.
Thanks. I'll pre-order your tombstone just in case. Now, those
Pre-ordered
jerks who tried to murder
tombstones.
you are the children of the vault, a bandit cult who follow their creepy leaders with blind
I'm about to
devotion.
pre-order our tombstone for Borderlands 4. Because we're going to die when it's released. Of happiness and pure joy. Well, let me grab the damn thing. Oh, I'll set it back to default. I hate when that happens when you start True Vault Hunter mode. It doesn't always happen. This means we'll change it.
So they rebranded those as grenades. Now listen up, recruit. Lilith ordered us to take over a Children of the Vault propaganda center. Time to show those culty weirdos that
Ooh, Spiningulus up a puppy.
Follow me, recruit, to glory! I'm over here. Let my melodious voice be your guide.
Alright, hold on, guys. Let me go ahead and pop in my Discord. Apparently there's somebody in there waiting. Will you guys leave her alone? Alright. Let's go get this all taken care of. What's going on? Yeah, you sent that message and everything. I was like, bro, what are you talking about? I was like, yeah, I've been doing stuff all day, but I just started streaming. That's why there was no stream for you to find. Like, I literally just started. Like, your message popped up as I was setting up everything and doing my intro. Oh. I had to do a lot yesterday, you know, and so that led to me still being injured today. Like my back has been killing me all day, so I've been moving slow today. Like I didn't finish my workout till like noon, and then it took me forever to make my short, and then I decided to make some lunch and everything, and take my dogs out, and here we are. And then I had to roll some dice and decide a game and some characters for some Borderlands, since we rolled up Borderlands 3 and I hadn't done 3 yet on my little tour thing that I'm doing, trying to play as many Vault Hunters as possible, like before 4 comes out, you know. I decided, screw it, let's roll the die and figure out what character we're going to be first. Since it's the first time rolling 3, I hadn't picked any of the 4 characters yet. And I ended up getting Amara. So I decided to take my Amphira that I recently had to remake due to unfortunate circumstances. She was the only character out of all my characters I transferred up that had something go wrong when transferring from PS4 to PS5. All my other characters transferred just fine, but for some reason for her, it still had the story and everything beaten, both normal and true Vault Hunter mode, and all of her equipment slots were no longer unlocked. Like all the ones you unlocked through playing the story were locked again for some reason, and I had no way to re-unlock them. So I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna delete this character that I have over 8 days worth of playtime in and be sad. And that's total playtime, like over all the period I played with her. Obviously, I played with her more than 8 days, but like if you counted all those hours together, it totaled over 8 days. Yeah, so that was a lot of work, you know. Yeah, I'm just that character. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell no, that's hand throwing time right there, losing a whole fucking Pokemon save file. Yeah, see, only thing that saved it for me is they recently added the feature to this game that once you've gotten a character to max level, you can start a new character at max level. So I was able to remake her super easy. I didn't have to like go through the whole game and stuff again. But it just like it really irritated me because I put all that work in, and you know I gotta get my items back for it still. That's the real bummer in the situation is I lost all my equipment. Other than like 2 guns that I had equipped and my shield. I completely lost my grenade, my relic, my class mod, and 2 of my guns with the original version. And like, yeah, all good. And like, I got an okay version of one of the guns I was working back, but it's not as good as the version I had on her before. It's missing freaking 3k damage on the freaking tooltip. And it was a times 2 variant, so really it's times 6. You know, or well, 6k damage missing per shot. Oh, I forgot about Claptrap's quote unquote stealth time. The intro part.
we complete our mission, Lilith has to promote me to Super General. Stand back!
So we're throwing
Yeah,
stealth
sorry, I
out
was
the window?
trying to diaper a puppy. I was listening. That's my bad. Yeah, same thing happened to my dad, except for his was from drinking, so that's really weird. Because you don't drink. Is it from, like, your diet or something? Possibly?
Like myself, aren't beholden to their primary function. I can dance and sing. And some guns now include an alternate shooting mode. Try it out. Follow me, recruit.
Oh, I got you. I got you. So it was just a natural evolution from a previous condition, then.
And then you'll surprise slaughter them in cold blood. Watch and learn, recruit. Hello? Anyone there?
Yeah.
Hello,
Okay.
bloodthirsty maniac. It is I, Claptrap, Slayer of the Destroyer, and Super General of the Crimson Raiders.
Right.
You've completely surrounded. Open the gates now, and perhaps...
You know, it fucking is. It really fucking is. Like, the healthier foods are way more expensive.
Still painless, and mandatory incredibly stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Open the doors immediately for your new tape.
Mm.
He did it. I did it. Another victory
Oh,
for
so
the
that's all
Crimson
hearsay
Raiders. Hey,
at this point.
buddy. What's happening to me? Ah!
Right.
Ow! I'm soft corn.
Yeah.
Coursing through my veins.
Right.
Waves against the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Recruit!
I know Claptrap can be a little claptrap, but he's still one of us. You're gonna have to save him. I'll be there soon.
Something that didn't quite stick to your brain, huh? It's probably in there somewhere. It's probably just, you know, in a section you're not fully having access to at the moment. That happens, you know. It was like the other day, there was a freaking thing I was talking with Kat about, and they're like, there's a character that I really like from Bleach, right? And I could describe everything about this character, but I, for the life of me, could not remember their name, right?
Recruit! There's no way your supplements...
And freaking, like, almost toward the end of the podcast, I fucking remembered the name. So it's like, it might just be one of those things, or it just might take you a little while to remember what you're gonna say, you know what I mean?
You got a shield! Now you're invincible! Not really, but it just might keep Shiv from killing you in one hit! Now let's get you in there, recruit! Hey, Shiv! All your dumb friends are dead! I challenge you to a
Oh,
trial
man.
by combat!
I really hope they bring back auto cell rarity for freaking 4. It's something they introduced toward the end of 3, like, I guess they came out like a little over a year ago when they added this to 3. But you can select a rarity, like common, you know, rare, all that stuff, epic, all the way up to epic. And everything at that level that you select and lower will automatically be sold the moment you pick it up. It doesn't go in your backpack. You don't have to worry about going to a vending machine. You just sell it, you know? And it's convenient as hell.
Knocked out in the first round. I thought Pandora was going to give me a challenge.
Oh, I just noticed I'm not in Mayhem. Right. No, I was running in the same thing playing Borderlands 1 again. It was like, man, all the loot that was dropping is a lot harder in Borderlands 1 to make money than the other Borderlands, you know? And freaking, it was just like, my inventory kept getting full so fast, and it's like, if I didn't need the money, I wouldn't have had to keep going back, but it's like, man, just having to turn back, and the vending machines are a little fewer and far in between, too. So it was like a lot of backtracking just to go sell stuff, it felt like. And that shit gets annoying. Mm-hmm.
Get off your inferior
Oh,
base,
yeah.
the controls to the mountain are on the second floor.
Yeah. And if there ever is anything good, it's super expensive, too.
You did it, I'm sad.
I hope you appreciate that I stopped hurting people for this.
Wow, I did it. I single-handedly took on the COV
Yeah.
extended package. Now all that's left is to signal Lilith that the mission is complete.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what you end up having to do at some point, too, man. Freaking, when I was playing 2 with Mike the other day, I had to hit some keys just to get him some guns, because nothing was dropping that was good enough for him. You know, like, at his level and stuff.
Pleased to report that Operation Trojan
And we were
Claptrap
fighting
has
things higher
successfully
level
been
than us,
successfully
which is the
destroyed.
crazy part.
I'll bet. Well,
And, like, he was really struggling
destroyed every
because,
other
like, his
Crimson
guns were
Raider
so under
stronghold.
level, you know?
This'll have to do for now. So what's your name, killer? I am Amara.
That, and we were
Nice
in
tattoo sighting,
true Vault
Cecile.
Hunter mode, and
You
he had
must
to
be the
start
missing
over
one,
from the beginning, so it was like he didn't have any badass rank built up either for the bonus stats.
Seriously, thanks for answering my call. I do not have the number. A badass like you, you've got a fighting chance. Welcome to the Crimson Raiders.
No, you're good.
Pandora's a dangerous place. That grenade mod will come in handy. You should equip it before we get started. Let me know when you're ready.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always looking for new ways to take my enemies apart. All right.
Hey, do you hear bloodthirsty screaming?
More CLV. Let's see what you got, recruit.
Mm-hmm.
There's too many of them.
Oh, yeah, no. It's real easy to get bored playing freaking by yourself, man, because it was definitely one of those games where it's a lot better enjoyed, like, with a team and stuff like that. Like, I can definitely see where, you know, that comes in at. Because I even get bored playing it by myself sometimes, and I can play the crap out of these games by myself.
Nice fighting, killer.
Especially when you've beaten it already, too. Like, and you've already done all the other stuff. So it's like going through a new playthrough. Like, it's a lot more enjoyable with friends to talk shit with and stuff. And, you know, it also makes the game harder for every person that was in. Like, I remember times in 1 and 2 where I would load in a split screen, you know, player just to freaking make the game harder on me. Not only making my screen smaller, but actually increasing the difficulty of the game, you know? Speaking of which, they got new difficulty settings apparently for 4, so I'm excited about that. I heard a lot of good feedback about how like the harder difficulty actually feels a lot harder.
Ah, the children of the
Yeah.
vault.
They have like a easy, medium, hard type thing going on in the next game. This one we just had freaking normal and easy, essentially. They called them something else, but that's basically what they were.
I heard a rumor that a bandit group had found an alien artifact in the desert. Need a map. Here to find out.
Yeah, possibly. I'm definitely curious how it works because they specifically said you can adjust your difficulty individually for like each player. So like 4 people could all be playing, you know, like, well, minus 2 of them, of course, on different difficulties. Yeah. Yeah.
What do we have here?
I think it's more so like people that aren't as good at the game can still play with their friends who are good at the game, you know. Was it that guy Randy Pitchford used the example of it'd probably be him playing on like normal while his wife's playing on hard because she's better at the game than he is.
I'll open the gate.
Was the example he used.
Come on, this way.
Right?
I'm gonna set up camp and gather some intel on the Calypsos. Find a Sun Smasher war chief and do whatever it takes to get that map.
Seems like you guys got this. Good luck. Go hang out in the trash.
Yes. Claptrap, go hang out in the trash.
Sucks. That's all we got at the moment. Not the first time the Raiders have had to start from scratch. It's no sanctuary. Hope Ellie gets that ship working soon. I'd like to know who I'm working with. What made you decide to be a vault hunter?
Right. Yeah.
Don't run from me!
Oh, yeah?
Feeling good! There's more where that came from!
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, yeah. He popped in. Yeah, that one day he popped in for a little bit.
Damn it! That's the Sun Smashers camp, but it looks like the COV got there first. Don't let them leave with the map, killer.
Yeah, he said it was like 4 in the morning for him at the time.
So much power!
He just got woke up by his neighbors or whatever.
I hit you, you hit the ground.
They were playing loud music or something like that. Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, it's like, the Nathan Geo in there. He's from the UK, so, you know, usually by the time I'm getting on, he's going to bed. Used to, though, I'd be streaming early in the morning, which would be like his afternoon, you know, like his afternoon, evening area. Because I met him while I was playing Marvel Rivals. I say last night, he only talked to me a little bit while I was doing my stream. Like he came in, he talked a little bit, he started downloading a game, right? So he popped out while the game downloaded, popped back in when it finished downloaded, played one mission on the game, and then went to bed. Yeah, but also to be fair, I didn't start streaming until super late last night because of everything going on yesterday, all the crap I had to do. Yeah, I was definitely trying to stream earlier today, but man, my back was killing me, and I had to take it easy. Like, I don't have a gaming chair or anything at the moment. I have a fucking super uncomfortable wooden chair to play in while I game, and that's it. You know. Mhm. I got you. Yeah, fucking lazy boy. That's what the fuck I need too. Fucking lazy boy. Oh, bro, same. Fucking my grandpa used to have a super comfortable, and there'd be times where I'd go to visit him, and like, me and him would get freaking, we'd toke it up, and we'd be chilling there talking, and I'd fucking pass out because that thing was so comfortable, and I'd get all relaxed because I'm stoned. Fucking pass straight the fuck out. And my grandpa would wake me up after about an hour and be like, "Hey." He's like, "We got a room back there you can go sleep in if you want to sleep. Otherwise, he's like, "Are you sure you don't want to go home?" Oh yeah.
Nice to meet you. Hey, thanks. If you hadn't come along, I might be dead. So, what are you doing here?
I came to see Pandora's legendary half-naked bandits, clearly. Also, I just joined up with Lilith and the Crimson Raiders.
You're with the Firehawk? Oh man, I used to
You're
work
good.
with Lilith back in the day. But, now I'm a bandit ward chief. Girls on Smashers.
Bandit War Chief.
Clan found that stupid alien junk. I warned them not to mess with that crap. But what do? They tie me up and they take it to the Calypso
Bro just
Trails.
runs around like he's
Not
Captain Underpants over here.
bro. Well, we should probably get out of here before the COV come back. So, where are Lilith and the Raiders hanging these days?
The former COV propaganda center. I beat down every last one of them.
Now we're talking. Come on, let's
I
get out of here.
gotcha.
I'll lead the way, even though I'm totally unarmed. You can't let them know you're afraid and totally defenseless, bro. Bandit life! So, you took over that COV propaganda center all by your little self?
I did. Barely broke a
Mhm.
sweat.
I am impressed. Oh man, children of all totally trashed my camp. Like, that is not where that bloody skull should be. It is completely ruining the vibe. Oh, I know a shortcut. This way.
All right. Mhm.
Skag Central.
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna let you take care of him. The only thing I'm packing right now is not something I'm gonna use on a Skag.
Needed the break.
Speaking of multiple TVs set up, I need to
Is that the
arrange
best you've
shit in our house because we still have two TVs that aren't even set up. That she grabbed all the TVs from
Ready for a fight.
whenever she moved out. and stuff that from her and her grandma's house, right? And we have two really big ones that I don't know what to do with them, like where to put them, because first off they were wall mounted, right? And we're in a trailer now, and they lived in an actual house before. I don't trust trailer walls to handle a mount, TV mount. So it's like we need to get like a freaking TV stand for them. Yeah. And even the ones we have, even though they're freaking really cool because they got like this freaking like wood cabin style walling, right? Yeah, I know that's just some kind of like probably like particle board that's been like designed to look like that on the freaking outside part, probably. And I wouldn't trust that. Yeah, I want to get a TV stand like what my friend Brendan has, because his TV has like mounts for like wall mount on the back of them, like automatically, and the TV stand he has is like a wall mount not attached to a wall, basically. Like it's an actual like TV stand, like an entertainment center, but it's got like the same hookups as like a wall mount on it. That you can like adjust what level you have your TV if like you have it higher or lower on it, because it's like these rails that have like multiple hookup spots on it.
Hey, Lilith! Former War Chief of the Sun Smashers reporting for duty! Go Crimson Raiders!
Good to see you. The Raiders will take all the help we can get. So, Vault Hunter, did you find the map?
Map wasn't there, so I took this bandit instead.
Map? If you're talking about that alien junk my clan is bringing into the Calypso Twins as an offering. They're heading to the Holy Broadcast Center. It's where the Calypsos host murder sermons to amp up their followers.
Can't let the Calypsos get that map. The broadcast
Yeah.
is a long ride. Vault Hunter, you're gonna need some wheels. My friend Ellie runs the catch a ride. Go introduce yourself, and she'll hook you
Oh
up.
yeah. Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah, well, also because the older school 4K wasn't technically true 4K either. That's the shit part. Mm-hmm.
Colin, what the hell? You knew I've been looking for that map. Why didn't you bring it to me?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, I see what happened here. Let me explain. I let the map slip into the hands of culty psychopaths, and now the whole galaxy's in danger.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Okay, same page. You know what this calls for? Apology push-ups.
You don't have to...
Right. Oh yeah. Right.
Now remind me, what'd you say you was gonna do to my gal pal Lil?
You know, my buddy got a fucking pretty good deal on a fucking really nice monitor. What's crazy though
Finger slipped.
is like
Oh howdy! Didn't
he's
see
got
that.
that one and a curved monitor, and for some reason, even though his curved monitor is supposedly a lower resolution, certain things look better on it. Yeah.
Good to see old Bill found some new blood. I'm Ellen. Hey, what do you
Yeah, those curved monitors and TVs are pretty
You
crazy.
look hard to knock down. Could have used you during training.
Ain't you a heartbreaker? Lil said you was looking for a vehicle. Damn Colton
Yeah.
stole all mine. Mind stealing me one back? Then I'll set you up with a catch a ride.
Mm-hmm.
And thanks for coming by.
Right. Exactly. Right.
I am brimming! This is so goddamn sublime. You think you're a
Right.
badass? We'll see about that.
Jump these full thieves!
My TV is actually worth more than that. My TV that I'm playing this on right now is actually worth more than that. Yeah. Well, I wasn't the one that bought it for me though. So, ain't no way I'd pay that much for a TV. I was trying to get a cheaper TV. I think I murdered myself. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. No. Mm-hmm. I just got killed because fucking
Now, I never had trouble grabbing bandit attention. I'd start the show with
turns out that my gun can kill me.
then they'd get
No,
the
no, no, it's for
wherewithal to
completely
fight.
100% my fault. I did not know that the volcano that spawns inside of the Krakatoa can hurt the person that created it. And I stepped right into it and died. And I was too far away from the next spot where enemies spawn to be able to get a kill. Because, like, the enemy that I shot that it spawned out of was the last enemy in the area of what I was fighting. Otherwise, I would have been able to get back up. And then I decided, fuck it, I'm gonna take a drink of my tea. While I'm reviving. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Making headlines!
Boo!
Yeah, I could use the practice.
I am closer!
Oh. Oh, I'm used to that. Have you met some of the other people I have in my Discord? And there's all kind of, like, everybody's got their own thing, you know? And that's one of the things that you know,
Who's next?
enjoy about us, because we all have some stuff in common, and we all have some things that's like our own thing. And you know, and you're not the only one bringing people in either that I don't know, so nothing to feel bad about or anything. That's kind of what the point of the Discord was, to get people in there. Yeah.
Gonna drink soup out of your skull. Cold one, like a sponcho. About time we had some action.
All right, just stand there. Brilliant.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like you were worried about you inviting them and
Just park
stuff,
your
and
car
like
there,
it
hon.
affecting me or anything. That's what I was trying to clear up. I was like, oh no, no, that's not going to bother me at all that you're inviting people. Like that's what I was saying. I got other people also
All
inviting
right,
people I
now
don't know.
register with
So,
Catch a Ride. Deconstruct a new one whenever you want, just in case you get a Pandora flat, meaning your car
Mhm.
explodes. Got a rocket launcher I've been testing. All yours, sweet thing. Just make sure you equip it.
Oh yeah. No, not okay.
You're
got you rolling? Always does. Now, head to the Holy Broadcast Center and find that map.
Right? Yeah.
Ugh, I hate the Calypso twins so much. They conned the bandits of Pandora with promises of death cars and meat
Mm-hmm.
stores and blood saunas. Good stuff, right? I mean, even my clan fell for it. Idiots.
Oh, damn.
I know my clan betrayed me, but if the Calypsos mess with my Sun Smashers, then we have got a blood feud on our hands. Which would be awesome!
Right?
Well, since I got a good old-fashioned blood feud going. 4-0, baby!
No, for real, though.
Say goodbye. Nothing to it. Feeling good. Back off. Time for a fight. Oh, Gravedigger. You're welcome.
These are garbage!
Oh, looks like this is mine now.
Reinforcements!
You lost?
Mm-hmm.
Shame.
Ah. I got you. Yeah, that was 300. You said $30 worth of fucking currency, too. That's fucking crazy. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Chum. You need wheels, amigo.
I got you.
Ladder, laser, whatever.
Oh. You got caught.
Summoning.
Wait, Terry!
Well, right? He's like, I don't know that guy, but yeah. It's like, I didn't hear the rest of this conversation, but I heard enough.
No questions asked.
We got runners for gutters. Eat you won't.
Mm-hmm.
Time for a tiger trap. Hey, VA. I'm always looking for unique car parts. Bring me the sickest war machines you find out in the wild, and I'll make them available for you.
Alright guys, we're going back to the main menu and coming back in. I accidentally blew up my car with my skin. That I won. Alright.
Whew, that's a beefy hunk of vehicle right there. Go on and grab it for me.
What's the throw?
Now drive it back to the kitchen ride so I can scan it.
Tell me someone saw that.
Alright, now... it was a shock for me whenever that stuff came up, because like when he introduced him to me, he introduced him as his best friend. So that's why whenever that stuff went down, I was like, oh shit.
Give it a try next time you catch a ride. Welcome to the kitchen ride. You look better in a red.
Alright. Oh yeah.
When Frost is a must, you come
This horn's why that's my favorite paint job. Changes the horn to freaking guitar riffs. Motherfucker just shredding it. Oh yeah. The dice have spoken twice today. Well, because I hadn't rolled B3 yet. We rolled freaking... I rolled 1 the first day, right? Fans chose 2. Or no, I rolled 2 the first day. Fans chose 1. And then we rolled 2 freaking after that. Then I rolled pre-sequel yesterday. Right? So I was like, man, it's crazy. I haven't got 3 at all. And then this morning when I did the roll and freaking took the picture and everything for it, because I already made that one video showing what the whole process was, right? The little short. Well, I did the just the picture for that, you know. I feel like I don't have to make a whole video every time I roll the die. That's weird. Freaking, I finally got 3 this morning. I was like, you know what? Since we hadn't rolled 3 yet, and there's only 4 Vault Hunters, let's roll the die again with, you know, 1, 5, and freaking 9 being Zane, you know, so on and so forth. And we rolled 6, which was Amara. Yes, hell yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, I was hoping it was Moe's, because I have a Moe's that I started before the whole, if you've got a character to max level, you could just start one at max level thing, right? And I kinda messed up a few months ago, and I power leveled her, forgetting that, like, you have to play the story to unlock certain equipment slots that she doesn't have, that are vital toward making a build. You know, like an artifact and a class mod and Couple gun slots.
You've all accepted me, even though I wasn't born
So I was hoping it would have ruled Moe's, because then I could go finish the story mode with her, and
But now we're
I might do 2 Borderlands streams today, because yesterday's stream was only for like almost 2 hours, and it was pretty late at night, and the only reason that it ended is because some reason I got disconnected from the server. Like, my broadcast got disconnected from the server. And it really made me mad, because it just said I had 45 people watching. Yeah, so it's like, every time I get over 30, something always happens, and it's starting to get on my nerves. Like, I'm freaking cursed. Oh yeah, that might be a Xbox thing, you know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Freaking the ad revenue. Minnesota's Twitch.
Can't run from me.
Right. And freaking Twitch drops don't make it any nicer either. Just to get, like, the last Twitch drops I went for was this little name card thing on Phasmophobia, right? It was really cool looking and everything, but I had to sit there for 3 hours for a freaking thing that only required an hour of freaking watch time because of how many ads there were. Oh yeah. Mhm. That's what Matthew downloaded last night, actually. You know, the thing we were talking about earlier.
some new Let's Plays. Signing off for now. Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.
Another perfect live stream from our infallible God Queen Tyrene! The Holy Broadcast Center opens once again to hear your sins and receive your skins! Step forward and be glad!
The Warframe talk is real. Oh shit. Mhm. Hi, Farron. All right. Was it at least a freaking graphic skin? Damn. No, they aren't. Mhm. I was about to say that's what my cousin right now he's doing because he's got a capture card and stuff. That's why I want a capture card. He's right now streams to both YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, all three platforms at once. Yeah, that's actually what I want to do, but I need to get a capture card to be able to do so. Oh wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the big thing you want to try to get is a sponsor. That way, you know, like your videos are like you're getting paid every video for like a period of time for so many videos. And all you got to do is like do a quick personalized ad for whoever you're sponsoring you, you know. Not even like an actual like ad. uh I like how Lanny does them from Team 4 Star. How he does the personalized ads. Because he always does like a skit, like a fucking hilarious skit. Like, dude, his fucking MeUndies skits are the fucking most hilarious. Because, like, the first one that he did, like, he fucking, like, he started doing the ad and they started panning the camera down, right? Like, toward his junk, and he fucking pulled the camera back up. Just kidding! We're not allowed to show that on camera. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Va, va. I knew I'd find the vault map.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Did you come all this way for that busted ass map, or you just
Oh,
here to
yeah.
see me? Didn't know you were such a super fan. Oh, you missed the show? Oh, right. But you're all like, what's up with those busts? Well, it's a thing I do. Check out the screens.
Mm-hmm.
So why
I have
are
a
you
hard
in
time
such
watching
a
streamers, but for
shitstorm
like
now?
different
Hey,
reasons.
guys,
Like, I don't know, it's weird because usually, like, you're gonna watch a stream, it's usually somebody like playing a game or something like that, right? And my issue is I can't sit there and watch somebody play a game for very long because then it makes me want to play the game.
busted, so go ahead and take it. That'll sweeten my
So like every time I've tried to watch somebody stream a game, other than like my cousin, for example, and that's my cousin, I'll stick it out and watch his streams just because that's my family. You know what I mean? But like otherwise, I
Bring it back.
watch it and I'm like, oh,
Don't
I'd
let it
rather
out of
just
your
play the
sight.
game.
Won't lose it again.
Yeah. Right. Right. Finagle it around, huh? Freaking, I've noticed that it really also doesn't really matter how good you are at a game either. As long as you're entertaining, people will watch you. Because I've watched a lot of videos where the people were just entertaining, and I could like understand that the entertainment value is while people were watching them. Because watching their actual gameplay, I was like, man, they really suck at this game. Yeah, yeah, that kind of thing. Like I can see where the value comes from, but like that's one of those things that's like, man, I should have started streaming a long time ago. Because, like, not only do I try to keep things entertaining as much as I can, freaking, I'm actually really good at games. Like, I'm not, like, gonna say I'm, like, the best at everything that I've ever touched or anything like that, or really anything that I've ever touched, but, like, I'm noticeably good. You know what I mean?
Can't stop. There's too much to do.
It's the
Like,
Vault Hunter!
like, I can get consistent crits and shit on Borderlands, which is hitting things specifically in their weak spots.
Vault Hunter. Really got the map?
That's why I always
It's
tell
in
people in
good
some of
hands,
my
Father.
builds, if they're like really
But
crit
don't lose
damage
us.
focused builds, it's like, listen, if you're gonna play this build, you do need to be able to aim. Very much required.
And why do you smell like dust and skin?
Your clan was
But I also have
tiny
builds where
bugs.
there is zero aiming required. So, in
Damn it!
fact, I customly made one of these builds for somebody named Josh who had problems with aiming.
Never cry.
That was actually his big thing. He was like, he usually doesn't go with people's builds because like he's not that best at aiming. So I was like, bro, I got you. Like you're not gonna have to remember a bunch of complicated combos or anything. It's just gonna be press this button, and then shoot at what you can.
At least you got them. I don't think I'd ever see this thing again. It's not just a map, though. Use this to open the other vaults on it. Every vault
hmm
needs its key. Well, let's take a look. It's been a long time.
Right?
It's not charged. Let me take care of that.
hmm
Damn, it's not working. Something's wrong. I should be able to charge it. I need help. There's only one person on this planet who knows how this Iridian tech works. Patricia Tanis. She's got a dig site on the other side of the valley. Take
Oh yeah, no, that'd take way too much time.
I'll catch up when I can. Have to track down a few loose ends for our ship.
Oh, fucking forever.
Hey, Superman.
The first time I heard about Fortnite, season 3 of the Flash TV series just aired.
I'm a god.
This was the first time I even heard of Fortnite.
Oh, here, quick demo. Hey, you.
Yeah.
Cut off your favorite leg. Walt Irene. I didn't say both. He cut off both. Oh,
Yeah.
now he's
You know, and sometimes it's not just about skill either. Like, it's about just knowledge of the core mechanics of the game, you know? Like, they know where to go, when to go, like, where to set up, things like that. That's not even skill related, that's just freaking terrain advantage knowledge at that point.
When it's your turn, I'll let you know. Now run along, Superfan. Fix that map for me. Those vaults are mine.
Hello, person trampling my valuable and
Well, I'll say, you know, could use for example, like, if say one guy's, you know, plays Call of Duty a lot, and the other guy plays Battlefield a lot, right?
Found the map.
and they're both equally. We're just for the sake of this argument, they're both equally skilled completely at aiming and shooting, right? Like, fucking reaction times, everything that could be counted towards skill, they are equal in. The guy that plays Call of Duty all the time is going to beat the guy that plays Battlefield all the time in Call of Duty because he knows the maps better, and vice versa. I definitely get what you're saying there, Swag. It's like the longer you play a game, the more you know about that game, and the more advantages you have in that game because of the things you know about that game. So usually the people playing a game from launch are the people that are going to be like the top people in that game because they spend all that time in it. It's like I go to Diablo just to have fun. I don't even try to like keep up with all these people that have been playing every season since launch. You know what I mean? Because they know everything. Like they know what to do with all that shit. You miss. Yeah, you don't know what's going on, and you miss out on a lot of things that happen. And you hear about, oh man, you know, Dale and fucking Fred just got in this huge ass fight. You missed the whole thing. You missed the lore, man. You missed the fundaments. Mm. Is that screaming war meat?
Aha. I'll introduce them to my fists.
Yes. Even though we're not on melee, Amara.
Just hand it over and you can join her family. But wait, what's that? You don't want to? Okay, give me a chance. Real bummer. So long, Crimson Traitors. Detroit's
Mm-hmm.
Crimson Traitors. Nice. Anyway, my brother's gonna broadcast your death on the Echo Net. So don't, say anything stupidly heroic.
Mm-hmm.
Lilith, if you're listening, bandits are attacking my dig site, and it's not the sort of breakthrough I was hoping for.
I'm on my way. Vault Hunter, don't let them anywhere near Tanis or that map.
I'm unstoppable.
I don't know, probably more than 6. Cause I heard about Fortnite before freaking Borderlands 3 came out, and that was 7 years ago.
COV incoming.
Are we through here?
Yeah. And freaking for the gap between actually, I want to say the gap between 1 and 2 is pretty big too. And one thing I like what they do with the series on that is whatever time gap we have between like the games is usually the time gap like in the lore too, from what we've seen like last.
I am free. Let's do this, bandit.
Oh yeah.
Let's take the rest out together.
And,
Defend the map.
yep. Or what are the other one like Apex and fucking the one that started off as a mobile game? I can't fucking ever remember the name of it. It's another battle royale game. It's actually the one that PUBG. It's the one that they say has actually came out before Fortnite. But crazy enough, Fortnite's more popular than it. Okay.
Say goodbye.
Mhm. Right.
Tanis, you okay?
Hunting bandits.
Well, I probably haven't heard of that one. I haven't heard of the new battle royale. I don't ever even hear about battle royals. I hear about a lot of games coming out, but not battle royals.
My vast intellect but limited resources. Shall we give it a go? I believe this should do it.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that. I just didn't know it was a battle royale.
First fought there, you know. Work, Tannis.
Promethea bound, are we?
And
Looks like it. We have to get to that vault before the Calypsos.
Nick Turdsey, yes, I do co-op playthroughs. Actually, my other playthroughs, I had my friend Mike in here with me. It's just he wasn't on whenever I was getting on this time.
Trying to keep my Iridian experts safe.
Flintus didn't lie in this time.
Ready?
Alright. Oh. Freaking, if you didn't have to start all the way over, I'd be like, hey, hop in here on 3. But I am currently in True Vault Hunter playthrough on Mayhem 11. I don't think he could handle that yet.
Usually when I step in crap, it comes off with a good wipe, but you're kind of a clinger. Let me set
Oh,
things
yeah.
straight for you. That map and every
Well, hey,
vault
sometimes you
on it
need
is
that flash
my
playthrough.
birthright.
Some indie games.
About the vaults or what they're even for. I do. We're the children.
Oh, yeah, and Hollow Knight Silk Song's out now. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, that's freaking nice. I'm definitely have to play that one. I like the first Hollow Knight. I like those style, the little 2D scroller action type games, like especially if they add RPG aspects into it. That's like I love the old Castlevania games. You know, and that Hollow Knight reminds me of like a better graphic freaking Castlevania, the way it plays. You know.
Whew, thanks for the lift, Lil.
Huh.
Finally happening, ain't it? After all these years.
Hell yeah. How's the ship?
Almost ready. All I need is some fuel and a new Amsterdam chip.
Vault Hunter, can you help Ellie get the ship prepped? I'll start rounding
Oh
up
hell
the
yeah.
Of course I can.
All right. Later, Lil.
There's 2 for the PS3 that I never got to play that were fucking amazing. I watched my buddy Roy play them. I never got to play it personally, but they did like a really good fucking job on them. Like the vampire powers are really cool and shit. Like you could go into mist form to like slip through cracks in the walls and bars and stuff like that. There's all kinds of things they put into it. It had the old puzzle aspect of the 2D one, so that's what I liked about it. Yeah. Also, Nick, welcome to the stream, by the way. I forgot to say that earlier. I've not seen you in here before. And if you're wondering why you don't hear everybody else talking, it's because we are currently in Discord, and for some reason there's some weird issues between Discord and PlayStation, so like when I stream off it, it doesn't always share everybody's voices.
Bandits and skags and whatnot.
Somehow we got it to share my friend Matthew's voice the other day, but I do not know, and he does not know what he changed in his settings to get that to work. I just know I changed none of my settings, so it had to be his.
See?
Yeah.
Turns them right into biofuel. I'm trying to expand the Catch a Ride franchise and
That might be because you're on your phone, because I did a stream one time with my buddy Thomas, and he was in the actual like voice chat, and I was on my phone and had Alexia, because like me and her were doing split screen, and he was joining in as a third person,
I know
right?
it's messy, but the only
And only his voice was sharing,
abundance anymore are bandits and skags.
even though I had the share stuff on. So I don't think it shares off of phone versions of things. Because it didn't even do the PS chat on the phone, right? And it didn't even work. Yeah, that is really lame. But it shouldn't matter if I get a capture card and get it all set up through like freaking OBS or something like that. Because I joined in Discord chat off my phone on my cousin's stream, and he uses OBS and Discord and stuff, and you could hear my voice in his stream. So really, I just need to get all that stuff, so that way streams can go more smooth and everybody can have their voice be shared and things. Of course, during that point, I will be more like, hey, careful about what you say, type things, because sometimes people say some stuff through the safety of nobody hearing them while you guys are all talking in Discord that I'm like, that would probably get me in trouble just associating with you. And, you know, they aren't all just jokes, but, like, some random person listening is not going to know it's a joke, and they'll clip it out of context and post it all over the internet. This guy, he associates with this type of people. Or freaking Matthew and Mahari the other day with all the racial jokes they were both doing, you know? Both of them. Yeah. Right? No, for real, though. So that's like, you know, it's like, you know, it's all good and all. Like, you know, at least we had both sides of the racial spectrum in those particular jokes that were being made present, and, you know, everybody was getting along and laughing. But, you know, like, outside with no context, people are like, oh, these two are racist. And they're like, Mahari's racist against white people, and fucking Matthew's racist against black people. It's like, that's what they'll think. They're not going to think it's just two friends joking around with each other, you know? That's why.
Let's tell
Right.
her all. Just
Oh no. It's, I'm getting the weird freaking glitch again that it does in my stream sometime. Where, like, for some reason, out of nowhere, it will just start popping messages up on my screen. Thankfully, nobody else watching the stream sees whenever somebody messages and it pops up, because that would make it even weirder. But it is popping up messages that have already been sent and popping them up on my screen again. And it's weird because there's only two messages, so it just keeps playing these two messages over and over. Well, I've had this glitch a lot, freaking since I started like earlier this year. This is something I've had a lot basically since I've gotten a PS5. I've had this glitch going on. Oh no! As far as that's concerned, yes. Like even my internet, which is this sort of really badass fiber optic fucking 1 gig per second internet, still has been messing up lately. Hell, last night I got disconnected from the server. That's a network issue. That means my internet dropped long enough for my stream to crash.
I'm getting this vibe that you don't really get what we're doing here. Let me learn you real quick. See, my brother and I were born into a
Oh, I fully believe it. As many times as I hear about cyber attacks and stuff happening, like, I know that those can't be the only ones, because, you know, my rule of thumb with the government is you take everything they're telling you, right, and as crazy and as shocking as whatever they're telling you may seem, just know they're hiding even crazier crap from you, always.
make them feel special, so they fight for us and die for us because they
Mm-hmm.
finally have a place where they belong. A family. My family. The universe is theirs. As long as they
Oh, yeah.
I am the greatest. Did that go the way you wanted?
Mm-hmm. Alright. Multiple countries out here cyber attacking us. Alright. Oh yeah.
Better move!
Maybe mildly.
That ship should be
But
nearby. We ain't gonna get all the way to Promethea
as I
without
say, you gotta take it this way. People might look down on people who are quote unquote conspiracy theorists, but a lot of times those people aren't wrong. They're doing heavy research that everybody doesn't do, and freaking a lot of times those things, like I've seen a lot of conspiracy videos freaking like 10, 15 years ago that information we get these days is finally people getting in trouble for those things that the people said they were involved in this conspiracy, and people are calling them crazy, like, oh no, this person would never do that. Here we are, 2025, that person getting arrested. They finally get caught. And I always watch like videos and stuff like that. I like a lot of the my theory videos and cover up videos I like to watch are all crap about aliens. Personally, like you see some crazy shit. Like I always forget what the name of that one governor was. That like there was this whole like alien thing with like this for apparent like UFO thing that like showed up at a baseball game or something like that, and like he had to come out and say it was like special effects like that, and then he ended up resigning from being governor and then going around trying to tell people, I was like, no, that wasn't special effects, that shit was real, they made me say all this stuff, right? And like, he got his name dragged through the mud after doing all this stuff, but it's like, if bro gave up his job as governor to go try to warn people about this stuff, and then like is still to this day trying to warn people about this stuff, even though like they drug all his credibility through the mud and everything, you gotta make you think there might be some truth to that. Like, why would he suddenly, not even a year later, resign from office and be like, nah, listen, they made me lie to you guys? That shit sounds a little fishy to me, personally. Right. And you gotta think there. Hmm.
Fully energized!
Exactly. Yeah, it makes you think that either they have some kind of deals with them, or some of them may in fact be some of them, and that's why they try to cover all that stuff up. Also, the crazy thing, nobody ever talks about this, and you can't go find it online anymore, but it was all over the internet when COVID first started happening. Like, you'd see all these things about how they declassified some files, and it talked about UFOs and stuff in them, and now you can't even find that stuff, and they did it all, like, during the big hype of COVID. Nobody was talking about that at all. They were all just talking about COVID because it's like, well, everybody's freaking out about COVID. Time to tell people aliens are real. Yep. Yeah, just another distraction,
So much power!
right? Oh yeah.
Let's go around, huh?
And now we got this whole freaking the Atlas 3i or 3i Atlas, whatever, that freaking weird comet that that's got a lot of freaking like Harvard scientists over here speculating that it might actually be freaking alien technology due to how it's moving. Right.
Where you're going is now, Rat.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the trajectory wasn't toward Earth. It was caught going like across the frickin' galaxy on one of the telescopes, and there's the speed that it was moving that has people thinking that like it's not just the speed, but the movement behaviors of it are very unnatural, if that makes sense. So unless there's like some kind of gravity well or something that they're not seeing, causing these erratic movements and speed increases or something, then it's possible that like they actually caught footage of a freaking massive spacecraft. But like you said, if that ends up like if that's something heading towards us, that's fucking bad. Because if it is a spacecraft and it is fucking 6 miles long, holy shit, that's got to be a fucking like carrying a fucking good chunk of a civilization in it. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Yeah, so if that is something gearing up towards us, yeah, then
Park the rig right
it'll be
there,
something
bitch.
bad.
I can't
Fucking
believe
gonna be
we're
falling
doing this
skies.
thing here. It'll be good to see some new sights and lay some new lows.
Mhm.
Gotta teach them city boys some things they only see in she's fuel. Ready to go, killer? Them COVs
Yeah,
ain't coming at
yeah.
the Queen and getting
Uh,
right smack down for their trouble. I'm the Queen. Hell?
Firehawk, just give me the map. No way.
mhm.
Kill this.
Got it. Oh,
Out in the middle of space. Okay.
this is gold.
Sent it back about its business.
Siren.
Runs in the family.
I'm the siren. He's just a parasite. Literally. When we
Yeah.
were born, our father had to
And
cut him
they try
out.
to say that it was because it was going into low power mode and that the freaking backup battery finally kicked in or whatever. Fucking don't give me that bullshit. You're getting fucking error messages. That is not because the fucking battery broke down. Like it was saying it needed maintenance and all kinds of things.
Legendary vault. Slayer of the Destroyer. Firehawk. So many titles. Small little impact. Well, I've taken your powers. Might as well finish you off.
Oh,
Tyreen.
there.
Fine.
Mhm. Right. My argument for the whole religious side of it, when they're like, "Oh no, the Bible says that our God only created us," or things like that. First off, Bible's written by a man. Okay, you shouldn't believe that to begin with. Second off, if I was an omnipotent being who could literally create planets and life on those planets and things like that, okay, and and you're all in religion's words, he created us all in their image. So if I would want to make multiple things and like experiment around and stuff like that and see what happens with different types of life, don't you think they would too? Because where does my curiosity for that stuff come from? If I'm created in the image of this other being. Like I feel like they would also want to, as I would usually put it, put life in a bunch of different petri dishes and see what happens. Put different elements in it and see how they turn out.
Don't forget the lights.
You know?
Legends have to die. Yeah. I guess. That's just something people say. I don't.
The only, yeah.
Alright. Let's get out of here. I want to see if Kanagawa is good on his word. Need the scraps or the dogs?
Bye-bye now. Thanks for the map. And your powers. I'll make sure to finish what you started.
Mm-hmm.
Later, Firehawk. Or whatever you are now.
Especially considering the elements that created us fucking exist everywhere.
Dang it, door's busted. Take the lift to the
You
catwalk.
know?
I'll try to get the door open.
Vault Hunter. This is your end. You can do better than that.
I knew them COV some bitches wouldn't let us leave that door
Oh,
without a fight. Well, they're gonna get it.
fucking, God damn, I know what you're talking about. Is it fucking, is that Mercury? That's got like the fucking liquid glass on it? Because I know it's the hottest planet we have.
Get it now. We're all just feeling good. Weren't there more of you a second ago?
Yeah, actually, let me, Oh, okay. So it's a unnamed planet that they found that they just believe that has molten glass in its atmosphere. It's an exoplanet HD 189733b, located about 63 light years from Earth. It's a Jupiter-sized gas giant with extreme that experiences extreme conditions, including searing temperatures, incredibly fast winds, which cause silicates to vaporize and condense into glass, and then rain down sideways. That's fucking insane. Fucking melt, not just melted glass in the atmosphere, melted glass rain. Yeah, it's like fucking, it's like having fucking molten fucking magma rain from the sky, but then it gets hit by a fucking tornado, so it goes sideways. Right? Yeah. You'd be dead from a lot of them before you even finish getting into the atmosphere. And that's with like fucking in a spaceship, with a fucking spacesuit and everything. Like fucking right? Ours. Yeah. No, for real though. No. Right. Also, you know, and who's to say that whatever freaking life form is going to be a carbon-based life form like we are too? Like just because we're carbon-based life forms doesn't mean that every fucking life form in the universe has to be carbon-based. That's just our planet's thing, you know. Yeah. Also, another thing again, it's just like, so, if we're the only planet with life on it, how come we have fossils of microorganisms on rocks taken from Mars? Where did those come from? That's life. Microorganism, still an organism, it's still alive. Well, from everything I've seen, the really only difference between why Mars is the way it is and the way Venus is the way it is because Venus is too close and freaking Mars was too far away, right? And that could have not always been the case too, since we have said microorganisms on Mars. Like it's all fucking ice and dust now, but that doesn't mean that it used to always be ice and dust. And freaking Venus, its atmosphere would be identical to ours if it was colder. But because it's so hot, all the fucking oxygen and fucking hydrogen and all that shit turns into a fucking death storm around the planet. So yeah, no, sure.
Look what those bastards did to
Mm-hmm.
Will. Kill 'em, B.A.
I'll get you.
What the fuck?
Feeling good.
I'm going to assume so. If you're gonna sit on your turn, bro decided, well, you know what? I'm gonna try the human litter box today.
Always useful.
That's what I said. He just decided he's gonna try the human litter box today.
We're up, B.A. We gotta get Lil to the ship. Get her to her feet. We gotta go before those cult bastards come back to finish her off.
It's like, how did that get there? I would be too, man. You go to sit down on your toilet, you don't expect to sit down on a cat turd, especially, you'd be half asleep, you're going to the bathroom for the first time in the morning and everything, you just fucking, just go sit and drop, you know what I mean?
You hold on to that
That being said,
now, hun.
yeah, see,
This is bad, but now ain't the time to talk about it, Miko. We gotta get the hell out of here, and that ship is the safest place I know.
that being said, also never trust a fart while you're pissing.
Some bitches in town.
Because sometimes you might get a bit of a surprise. get to that age where you can't trust farts anymore in general. Oh shit. Fucking crazy. Bro, it's like, man, I can't trust nothing these days. I knew that was coming. Fucking shit around it. Hey. Understandable, though. Off subject, when you leave Sanctuary the first time in Borderlands 3, or not Sanctuary, Pandora, when you're in the ship, right? and it takes off, and you see that little decal of Scooter. I was like, you know, it's a cute little decal honoring Scooter and all, but if you look at it, it's kind of fucked up because it's a catch a ride thing, but he's riding that rocket that killed him.
Down that god queen bitch and get him right back.
Like, it's a painting of him right before he died. That's what it is.
To Claptrap's point, can we really
I
take
bet
on
you
what
Ellie
we do
painted
in our
it.
current state? Tyrene's after the power of the vault. There's
And that's
nothing
mostly
else.
best. It's mostly based off of above her garage, there being that fucking big ass heart painted with all the fucking branches coming off it that has her name in it. So either somebody that really likes Ellie made that for her, or Ellie's the spray paint on artist above things.
And I obviously won't pass up a chance to study a new vault. All right, let's get to it.
We ride! Onward to Promethea!
I will say though, there is somebody on the ship that is into Ellie, because in that mission where you have to get all the empty syringes for Tannis because somebody stole her syringes and we're using them for like stupid crap. One of the syringes is pinning Ellie Forn to the wall. So Ellie's got an admirer out there.
Tannis isn't wrong. It is more dangerous than ever. She's got an army.
They want the big cookie.
Siren police. We need all the help we can get. Claptrap, what intel do we have on Prometheus?
Bro's
On Promethea, a
trying to
shiny
live up in the bakery there, huh? He's like, you make that comment as I happen to be eating yeast products.
Killer, plug in that astronaut. Set a course.
Yes.
All right, let's get the hell out of
Oh,
here.
we're getting up to my favorite scene in the beginning.
This baby's sporting an implosion drive. That means you gotta be real careful with it. A single miscalculation could end this adventure real quick.
boring. I got this. Onward to Promethea!
Claptrap, wait! Claptrap, what did you do? Are we supposed to be floating?
What in the hell? We got a hull breach. Pressure's falling.
Nah, I'm just saying, I know a lot of people into Ellie. My girlfriend's one of them.
Weird.
My girlfriend is in both into Moxie and Ellie. It's fucking crazy.
This ship is based in my ass. My ass save all
Yeah.
your asses.
One sec, y'all. I'll reboot the grav generator.
Here it comes!
Right?
My kind of flying. That's over. Damn it, the drive's busted. Nav and propulsion, too.
No, she said the reason she's into both of them is because they have one thing in common. Big old
How
titties.
long's that gonna take?
And it's the
Keep your
accents.
skinny pants on, Lil. I'm working on it.
Do what you can. Fast. Vault Hunter, go check on the rest of the crew. See if anyone needs help.
Right. Freaking first time playing Borderlands 3 with her, right? And she's got a sniper rifle, and we're going to talk to Moxie for the beginning part. And I look over at the other screen, because me and her are playing split screen, and all it is her zoomed in on Moxie's tits. Their sniper rifles. I fucking laugh so fucking hard. Yes, she does. I was like, hey, baby, what you doing over there? She's like, titties.
Is there anyone there? Hello? Follow the clinical sound of my voice.
I was like, I knew I picked
Where are
winner.
you, Tannis?
Don't worry about me. I'm all right. Just stay warm. The thermal control system malfunctioned during the hull breach. You'll need to reboot it. Just a moment. Almost there.
No shit.
You know?
Do I need to get my rig?
Although I do feel like
Do I need to get my rig and join you? Is that one of those times? Because I will. I fucking not against it.
Any other devices
Just the way you said that, I felt like it was team up moment. Fucking busting out the rigs like it's fucking Morphers, yeah. We're fucking Power Rangers over here. Go Stoner Rangers.
My wares, my beautiful implements of
Oh.
destruction. Thunder, quick, do something. Thanks, but my firing range is still on fire. I appreciate that.
No, I really would.
But don't expect a fire sale.
Honestly, I was really hoping to get, well, before he unsubscribed from Life, before Jason David Frank unsubscribed from Life, he was working on a Power Rangers movie that was, like, set in an adult theme. It was for the people that were their fans when, we were all kids, but we're all adults now. And he realized that. So he wanted to make something for us that were his fans when we were kids, but we're adults now. So he was doing a movie that was the Lord Draken storyline, which is a fucking dark ass storyline from the comics of Power Rangers, where there's like an evil Tommy and stuff, and like he went and fucking was like killing other Tommies throughout the fucking multiverse and stuff like that.
Maniac locked us in here.
Yeah.
Explode! Those doors should be working fine. Someone locked those poor bastards in before takeoff. Get them out of there, BH.
Oh yeah, I actually liked that movie. I get some of the hate it got, and like the funniest thing I heard hating on it was from the guy who played the original Red Ranger, right? Austin Saint whatever his name is. I think it's like Austin St. John or something like that. Uh, he was making fun of the Megazord because he said they look like little fucking toy versions of the Megazords. He's like, those are like little Megazord Chihuahuas compared to what they had.
Mismanagement level 1.
It's like that. Other than that, it was a good movie, and he did give it praise where it needed praise. Like, he really praised the guy playing Zordon. He said that was probably like the best iteration of Zordon he'd ever seen.
Prison cells anymore. I guess you can use one as your personal bond. Enjoy, recruit. Maybe I'll come by and admire/judge your room's feng shui later.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. It is. And honestly, like, I can't watch the newer Power Rangers because of those same reasons. Like, I'll watch them, like, oh, this is cheesy and corny. But for some fucking reason, and I think it's because they were the ones I grew up with, I'm still okay going back and watching the older ones that I've watched before. Like, I can freaking pull those up and watch them. Like, I watched freaking OG Mighty Morphin with my cousin Killian. Mostly because my uncle hates Power Rangers. So I was like, oh, dude, you want to piss your dad off? And like I caught myself actually enjoying it while I was watching it with it. Like I thought it was gonna be the cringiest shit I ever seen. I was like, I can still get into that. I'm still enjoying watching it. But and then I tried to watch like what was the newer one? Like at the time that I was babysitting my cousin Lonnie, it was called freaking Dino Chargers or something like that. It looked like it was a ripoff from fucking Dino Thunder when I was a kid, basically. Right? And I could not like get behind that one at all. I was like, I mean, the concept seemed cool. I was like, I bet if I was a kid, I'd really like that. The same thing with the fucking Yokoi Watch. That's one of those things. It's like I bet when I was younger, I would have liked this because I like Pokemon and Digimon. It's got like Pokemon Digimon vibes to it, but I do not get behind the Yokai Watch. Ain't my thing. Oh, Monster Rancher. Man, I'm sad that they didn't finish the anime for that game series in English. Yeah. Yeah, I play the PlayStation 1 and 2 ones. I played Monster Rancher 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, and they were remastering them all for the Switch or whatever, and I got really disappointed because they remastered 1 and 2 and 4, and they skipped 3. I was like, bro, 3 was the best one. What the fuck, guys? I remember fucking using the 2000 Godzilla movie on that game, you know, because you could like read CDs and DVDs and shit like that to get monsters from it. And I did that one and got this fucking like badass dragon one that the first time I did the disc, it told me I had to get farther in the game and put the disc back in. It said because you don't have enough power to capture this creature yet. I was like, what? So I fucking went and played like most of the game just to be able to use this Godzilla disc. Like I'd try every time I beat like a major thing in the game. I'd be like, all right, can I now? Can I now? You know, I fucking Zoids. I collected
What the hell
those.
up? Our ship's dead in the water and we need your help.
What you want?
An
Yeah.
accelerator.
I'm busy. Now surround.
On mine,
Just hand over the
my
energy
ninth birthday, we went
accelerator.
to something that was called Celebration Station, right? And they had got me a bunch of like really cool Zoids models for my birthday, man. And I remember being so disappointed getting home and like my mom forgot half of them at the
I'd
place.
give it to you if you had something to
And
go
we
on.
lived in
You
another
don't.
state,
So get lost,
right?
prisoner.
Because she had taken us all to Kansas at the
There
time,
we go.
and that was in Oklahoma. So like there was no way for us to go back and get them.
Earl, you... Vault Hunter, he's locked in there tight. Maybe if you had some
And like
titanium, he
the
would...
ones I had still were cool and all, but I was like, I just remember like being so excited because I was finally gonna get to build these freaking new ones because they finally got some of like the bigger ones that had little motors in them and that move on their own. You know what I'm talking about? Like you'd fucking assemble it and you'd flip this little switch and the shit would like walk and like the gun barrels would rotate and shit. I still remember what it looks like too. That's how big this disappointment impacted 9-year-old me. Here I am, 32 years old, and I still remember exactly what it looked like. It was a fucking Stegosaurus model. It had fucking two big ass Gatling guns and like its shoulder blades and shit. Oh, it was like it did the same thing Digimon did. They had like two series in freaking English, and then all the series started being Japanese only, and they stopped adapting them with English dubs because they didn't think people liked them out here in the West. And then you come back, Beetleborgs, man. They got turned into Power Rangers villains. Not really, like not the Beetleborgs themselves, but their costumes. There was a fucking. I remember when I was younger, there was an all Red Ranger lineup team up thing. I forgot for like which generation it was for. I think it was like Wild Force or some shit. And there's like all the Red Rangers before were all there, right? And they were fighting this fucking new team of like forgotten mechanical people that were from the fucking Zeo generation, the second season, right? Or second series. And fucking the three head villain things were literally the Beetleborgs. All they did was take the Beetleborg costumes and reuse them as villains. They didn't change anything about them. It was the fucking Beetleborgs, but they changed the names for the fucking for the production, bro. And I was like, what? Because I watched Beetleborgs when I was younger, so I was like, bro, why are the Power Rangers fighting the Beetleborgs? What the fuck's going on? It's like, how you guys gonna do the Beetleborgs like that? Or fucking, you guys are older than me, so this might have missed you guys, because I was, I believe, like 10 years old when this was a thing. Butt Ugly Martians. We are the Martians, the Butt Ugly Martians. And they're like these fucking stupid little guys that make you laugh, but then when they get into combat, they had these fucking like mech suits they would get in that were really badass.
Hey, Vault Hunter.
The name's Moxie. What's yours, sugar?
Oh yeah.
I'm Amara. And do
And
you
that was another one of those shows that just faded into obscurity.
guilty as charged?
But
Bursting
There was a show that I thought was going to be just as big as Zoids that fucking it got canceled out here in the West before the first season was even finished. It was called Spider Riders, and it's like these fucking people were up against these like fucking evil insectoid fucking like race or whatever. But they had these fucking mechanical spiders that like each spider had its own like set of abilities and shit that they would fucking like fucking there'd be these badass warriors that would, they'd be the pilots of these fucking I don't even know if pilot's the right word. They'd fucking ride on their backs, right? But like not like somebody riding a horse. Like it had like some kind of fucking strap tied to the fucking spider's head, and they'd stand on the back of it like it's a fucking surfboard. Yeah, but and they'd fight like the fucking monsters and shit, like as they are, but they'd have their fucking spider in there with its abilities and shit, and like they do all these combos with each other. And, like I thought that shit was gonna be fucking really big, but that fucking one Saturday morning when it was supposed to air, it just didn't air. They put a new show in its place, and I was like, yeah, man. I remember a lot of stuff like that when I was younger. You get all these shows that seem like they're really cool. Hell, I just learned recently that a show that I watched called Chaotic actually had more than one season. It just wasn't freaking aired the same. And it was the last animated show made with Flash style. Remember those old fucking Flash animations? Yeah, they made a whole fucking animated show based off a card game with that. And the crazy thing is that card game still goes today in like other countries. It just was one of those things like Duel Masters that was like it was really popular in other countries, but it didn't stick here in America because like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Those are the big card games here in America, And
I'm not arguing with you. I'm
yeah,
agreeing with you.
same with the fucking Dragon Ball Z trading card game. I remember that shit. I had fucking Ascended Gohan as a card. Fucking Ascended Kid Gohan. That's why I used to argue with people too when I was a kid, because I was like, oh, that's Teen Gohan. I was like, first off, he's not a fucking teenager. That's still Kid Gohan. Alright? Like, what you guys are calling adult Gohan is Teen Gohan. Like, think about his age. He's 17 when he's a quote unquote adult. He was fucking 10 and 11. Okay? Back in the Cell games. He was 10 years old when he went in the chamber. He came out the chamber 11. Like, physically. Yeah. He was still Kid Gohan. He was just older Kid Gohan. For, yeah, and he hadn't even hit his growth spurt yet. That's why he was still short. He was just fucking way stronger because Goku trained him for a year. And I was like, you think about it, how far Gohan came after just training for a year with Goku. If Goku had actually been training his fucking son from the start, like, he probably would have fucking been the first Super Saiyan. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I meant like the first one that we saw in the series, though. You know what I mean? No, it's because well, that and yeah, that's to say it's S cell production is why. And because like for example, people are always like, well, how come Gohan couldn't go Super Saiyan from a young age like Goten and Trunks could? Well, to be fair, Goku and Vegeta had already been Super Saiyans by the time Goten and Trunks were born. So they already had a vast collection of S cells that they passed on genetically to them. It was like probably if Like, they knew what they were doing. Like, they were so young the first time they went Super Saiyan. They probably had it since birth. They just didn't know it.
Please don't kill me. Sorry. Hi.
Or even freaking Pan, for example. In the new continuity, she was technically a Super Saiyan before she was born.
Come back anytime, sugar.
Because,
I've got a few other games.
yeah. Well, I'll say that's the one thing I like about them redoing. Yeah, some of the animated points were really bad. But I liked that they redid the movies in the freaking Super TV series because you got a lot more information that was missing in the movies, first off. But they also redid some of the scenes better. Like the freaking Goku turning Super Saiyan God scene. Yeah. Yeah, well, like the freaking, when he turns Super Saiyan God the first time, it honestly looks way better in the anime than it did in the movie. I freaking showed a bunch of people the clip from the movie and then the clip from the freaking TV show and asked them which one looked better, right? And every time they'd pick the one from the TV show just because no, they did the whole setup better. Like first off, and the other one, everybody holds hands. They get the freaking energy. Some blue light comes out of all their bodies, goes into Goku. You see the little great ape go roar, and then he's Super Saiyan God, right? That's what happened in the movie. Well, in the freaking anime, they're all doing the holding hands. It turns them all Super Saiyan, right? Freaking Videl actually turns Super Saiyan, but it starts out in her stomach. Like her stomach gets the little Super Saiyan aura, and then it spreads to her the rest of her body. And Videl's not even a Saiyan, which means Pan went Super Saiyan inside her mom's stomach. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And in the original ritual, it wasn't like that. And then, of course, the whole in the anime version, the freaking clouds start spinning over his head, and they form that big ring where you see fucking outer space, and then it sun, moon, sun, moon, sun, moon, like a fucking year passes, but time's not actually moving at that time, and then fucking Goku floats up and becomes the god. They did it way better, and when it came to that part, but there was a lot of other parts where they fucking either added in a bunch of extra goofy shit or fucking just completely fumbled on the animation. Yeah, and then some of the animated parts for the Frieza movie were even worse. Like the actual fight was real clunky. The only part they did justice on is they made the Vegeta part longer. What?
I was expecting you to get lost.
Yeah, that's what I said. The only part they did justice was they did the Vegeta part really good. Because I thought that part was too short in the movie. In the movie, bro just transformed, deflected a bunch of energy blasts, did like a 1-2 punch and a kick, and it was over. Yeah. Yeah. And then when they redid it in the anime, it's like, no, Vegeta beats his fucking ass, bro. And it was like, that's what we needed. Same thing with Vegeta versus Beerus. That's my Bulma scene's better too in the anime version because there's a lot more fight to it, and it doesn't seem like Vegeta gets a power up and just lands a couple of hits. Like bro is actually putting the fucking work on Beerus. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's how he was able. Yeah, that's how he was able to freaking start doing the freaking God of Destruction training though, because that was one of the things blocking him, is he was carrying that weight on his shoulders about the Saiyan race. So in order to get him to let it go, Beerus was told him the truth. He's like, that wasn't even freaking Frieza's deal. That was my deal. It's just, you just gotta not care about things.
That new entropy accelerator. We gotta get a move on.
Hmm.
I don't got all day, Sky.
Yeah, because he realized that there'd be a bunch of savages and shit again. Same reason he never brought back Nappa or his dad or anybody. Yeah, I saw actually something about that. You know why he's technically not a king? No people to give him a coronation ceremony. You're not officially a king till you had your. Yeah. I mean, technically, Gohan and Goku could give him a coronation ceremony, but fucking, I highly doubt he would. But, I mean, can't be lower class if you guys are the only ones left. Yeah. No, no, actually, in the current continuity, Vegeta's stronger. Goku's just more skilled. Vegeta beat him one-on-one with no transformations. It was both in the superhero movie and when they readapted it in the manga, so it's canon that Vegeta beat Goku in a fight, like one-on-one, no transformations. And they were going all out, too. Yeah, the only stipulation is they weren't allowed to transform. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, I believe the only reason they weren't supposed to transform is because they didn't want to fucking give the answer to which was better out of Ultra Ego or Ultra Instinct. Because that's what their transformations were at the time. Yeah, well, it's because, the difference between him and Goku is Goku won't take a life no matter what, because Goku believes everybody can redeem themselves. Vegeta will see something as a necessary thing to eliminate from the universe, and he will eliminate it from the universe. Mm-hmm.
Well, we arrived in one piece. What the hell? It's a Malawan fleet.
I thought this was an Atlas planet. Something ain't right, Lil.
Yeah.
Looks like we aren't the only ones with their eye on Prometheus. Vault Hunter, over here.
Fucking Kaba.
Listen, about what happened.
Yeah.
Can't let anything slow us down. We're gonna have to pick up the slack from here. I count on
No,
you.
how he taught Kaba to go Super Saiyan. He didn't fucking, tell him any words, didn't give him any fucking things. All he did was go in there and say what he knew he needed to say to piss that kid off.
I'm not picking up anything. Malawan must be jamming their comms. Wait, here's something.
Yeah.
Sounded like an Atlas distress call. They need help down there. Getting Atlas on our side.
Oh, we were too busy talking. I fucking wasn't paying attention. My favorite part in the beginning already happened. When Claptrap's trapped in the glass and he's like, my ass. It's full of stars.
Need to get you down to the surface. We don't have access to the Promethean fast travel network.
Way ahead of you, Lil. Vault
Yeah.
Hunter, come down to the cargo bay and let's chat.
Yeah, I started True Vault Hunter mode, so I'm in the beginning of the game. And I didn't do the, intro skip thing either. So, I've been doing the whole beginning part. Most of this while we're talking has been the first cutscenes, though. I forgot that compared to the other ones, I could see where some people's complaints were. Like, this one's a lot more, cutscene driven in the beginning, which is good that they added the ability to skip. Yeah. And it's not like they're bad cutscenes. Like, they're for the most part, pretty good cutscenes. The things I could do without, though, are the talking parts that should have been a cutscene that you could skip, because obviously they added later on where we could skip the cutscenes and stuff, so when you're playing the second time and you just want to get through the game faster, you can just skip the cutscenes. But they have those certain talking parts that you're like, this should have just been a cutscene. That way we can skip it later. But no, now we're having to sit here and watch these fucking figures run around and run around in circles while they talk, just so we can go do the next part.
As long as you're alive.
And the other thing I could see that people had the big complaint about was having to constantly go back to Sanctuary and talk to Lilith every fucking mission. Yeah. Yeah, so that, you know, the good thing is they listen to us with that stuff. Oh no, that's one of the, like, a lot of things that people have been complaining about over the years that they didn't like about 3. Those were big selling points for 4. In the beginning, when the beginning information we got was them, you know, talking about, it was like that we listened to the feedback, so, you know, for this game we've done this and this and this, like, freaking a funny one that I personally won't be using, but I think it's hilarious they added it anyway, is they added a slider for Claptrap's voice volume. You can turn it completely the fuck off if you want. Because there's people out there that can't stand Claptrap's voice. All the cutscenes are going to be skippable. Every mission in the game, you turn in on your Echo 4. You don't have, you don't have to freaking go back to the person that gave you the mission to turn it in. You just turn it in from that little robot. The robot that's always with you. No, I don't. I think it's still the person that they got. Like from the Fight for Sanctuary DLC and 2 onward, it's been the same person for Claptrap. I forgot what the issue was with the first guy, but I know that they got themselves in a lot of trouble. Oh damn. Right? Also, Matthew, we're in Discord, by the way, Matthew. If you wanna come talk to us. Right. No, it's fucking catchy, bro. Honestly, so far, it's my favorite intro song for Borderlands. It's the one for Borderlands 2. One is good, and freaking Cage the Elephant's fucking amazing, but I like freaking the second one better. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, the freaking song for 3 is pretty good too. The only song I didn't dislike, but it's the only one that I'm like, I'm okay with skipping this one, is the one for the pre-sequel. And it's just because there's 2 of them. That's the thing. Pre-sequel has the longest intro scene, like that little beginning scene where it shows you off all the Vault Hunters and stuff. Out of every single Borderlands game so far, pre-sequel has the longest one. Now, I don't know how long 4's is going to be, but pre-sequels has 2 fucking songs that play in it. That's how fucking long it is. Because it changes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's true. Well, it's because we got used to like a certain music type for Kingdom Hearts with 1 and 2, you know? It's just weird for them switching it up on us. What's up, Beb? Ah. Damn.
Bloody hell, that got a bit mucky. I thought we were sorted back there. Hey, you! Over here!
Nope. Lena first. You all stay. He said, listen, he said, I'm a collector. It means I'm getting it all.
Slag me! You've got some good timing. These bandits somehow got their hands on some wicked Malawan guns. Oh, right, I'm Lorelei. Did Reese send you?
Who's Reese?
My boss, CEO of Atlas. We're at war with
Right.
Malawan. Not from around here, are you? Now all these maniacs show up all over the city.
That's the Calypso's doing. They want the vault, and I
Yeah.
get to beat
Alright.
them to it.
The
I was gonna
Calypso.
say, at least they do give you free upgrades for some of the games you had to the Switch 2 versions.
Come on, I've got to tell him about our new bandit problem.
Yeah, because that one costs fucking $10, doesn't it, to upgrade it? Yeah, no.
I'm good to go here. The place is compromised anyway. Let me know when you're ready. Grab some wheels. We need to drive through the spillways, and there's always trouble.
Malawan pushed most of the Atlas forces back to HQ, but I've got a small team working behind enemy lines. I have to make sure they haven't been overrun with all these bandits running around. Where the hell did these bandits get hover wheels? That's Malawan tech. Let's take one out, see if we can find where they're getting this stuff.
Right. Fame.
Nice, I see an echo in the wreckage. Grab it.
Oh, ZA?
Is that it?
If I had the money, I would too. So I don't blame you at all.
Can't run from me.
Okay, one more time, and I'm gonna say it slowly. Don't kill the Malawan
Oh, yeah?
guys. Kill the Malawan guys! Or you!
They,
For my queen!
they remastered it. Yeah.
No. Okay.
Yeah, the
This
really
energy,
good graphics.
I love
It looks
but
cool.
We made a deal with Malawan, and now we're not going to kill them. So,
Yeah.
what are we going to do when we see a Malawan guy? Kill the Malawan guys! Or Tyree!
It's on. Yeah, it's gonna be on Switch 1. ZA is on Switch 1.
Yeah, okay, gotta start this one over.
It's Legend Z through A, technically.
The bandits are working with Malawan.
So like,
Fantastic.
one of the things, yeah. So it's freaking in the same region as X and Y, but it's like in the future from X and Y. It takes place after X and Y, right? And Zygarde is like the main Pokemon for it. So you know the Z. Yeah, well, Zygarde's you're gonna get Mega Zygarde in this one. Yeah, Yeah, there's gonna be a Mega Zygarde now. Yeah, I liked Mega Dragonite. I don't know why people are giving it so much hate. I thought it looked pretty cool. Yeah. So did Victory Bell. Victory Bells looks dumb though. Howlucha got a Mega Evolution. Yeah, that one. Dude, it's sick. Dude, bro becomes Gold Dust, right? He gets a heel turn. And he does his. Mhm. Uh, Possibly. It's not like a new gen. It's just like, did you play Legends Arceus? Okay, it's the next Legends game. This is Legends ZA. Yeah, they should be. Because Legends Arceus was transferable to home, and I was able to get Pokemon from Legends Arceus on Scarlet and Violet, so I don't know any reason why you wouldn't be able to transfer certain ones. Yeah, kinda. They upped the gameplay though. It's not exactly the same anymore. So yeah, and your Pokemon are just like they're just fighting each other. Like you're not fucking, like you can still give them orders to do a move. Like it's closer to like an anime Pokemon battle, the way they set up this battle system. Like they just start fighting, and you tell them when to launch the move, and like the moves have like a certain radius and stuff, so you need to time like to use the move at the right time. Yeah, and like the moves have instead of having PP, they have cooldowns now. Yeah, well that's what the resource was called. Is it PowerPoints or Poke something like that? Yeah, yeah. Oh no, no, it's this fucking seems really cool. I'm excited about it. I like the battle style like that. I've been waiting for a Pokemon game with a battle style like that. Like it's more close to an actual Pokemon battle. That being said, fucking ZA's has been my favorite, or not ZA, but Arceus's has been my favorite so far. I like the fact that like your Pokemon speed would actually matter for like the turn order and things like that, and like that if your Pokemon was fast enough, it could actually attack multiple times.
I am the greatest. Gonna hand it to me.
Oh yeah, 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 right. Which is why in ZA, its big focus actually is Pokemon battles. So, like, during the day, you explore, do your missions and stuff like that. You can find wild Pokemon roaming about, catch them, all that good stuff. But at night, the fucking same areas you go to catch your Pokemon turn into battle zones where there's trainers roaming around. And you start out at Z rank, and you're trying to battle your way up to A rank. That's why it's Z through A. And every so many ranks, there's these like they're not gym leaders, but they're like the game's equivalent to gym leaders. There's these like battle masters that every so many ranks you battle a new battle master. And like what the evil team for the game, one their leader's actually one of the battle masters. Right? Oh, we got a new evil team. I'm actually surprised we didn't get like Team Flare or whatever again. It was Bro does have wings on his head. Like Dragonair. Yeah. Well, it's like, I've seen the Mega Phalanx, and it looks better. People have been drawing it like a fucking Voltron robot, right? And I was like, that looks fucking sick, but no, how it looks is it's just, instead of the five Phalanx being lined up with each other, right? They fucking formed like this fucking mega person, like one's the arms, one's the legs, like you got two for the legs. Well, one of the arms turned into a sword, and one of the arms turned into a shield. Like, they got more to them.
This is our stop. On foot from here.
Yeah. It's just to make it look more Dragonair-esque.
Well, here's something you don't see every day.
Oi, Skyman!
Yes, 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 yes.
Password?
No, that's a...
Passwords, open the bloody door before I stick a fucking grinder up your
Yeah.
Report. How's it looking?
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. There's actually an interview with one of the directors of Pokemon. So there's a guy who's one of the directors that he goes through personally and changes something about each design to make it look goofier. Like he's the reason Pokemon look goofy.
Now that you're here,
Because he,
maybe we can finally send those bastards packing.
yeah, they're bringing back all the old ones. So those are all in Altaria. Yeah, it did. Yeah, so we didn't just get Mega Evolutions from X and Y. We got new Mega Evolutions from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Yeah. Yeah. So, like, we got a lot of new Mega Evolutions, and then that's the reason why, frickin' Victory Bell. Yeah, that one's one of the new ones. That one looks so dumb, though. It's just like Victory Bell got really fat and started choking itself. That's what it looks like.
See the civilians? Maliwan doesn't care if they're caught in the crossfire. They're here to take over Atlas and sell Reese's new weapons as they go.
Well, and the trailer they made it, they made it seem like it was gonna be some kind of horror Pokemon, like it was a really horror themed trailer, and then just fucking Mega Victory Bell just comes crashing through the wall with the fucking Kool-Aid Man spitting acid all over the place. It was one of the weirdest trailers I've ever seen. Now the Mega Halucha trailer, on the other hand, that shit was dope. Oh yeah.
Citizen, this planet is now property of the Malawan Corporation. By remaining in the city, you've implicitly signed a non-compete
Fucking
agreement with
Lance, bro.
Malawan. This camp violates that agreement. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
They're just
You know
here
who
for
we didn't get a Mega Evolution of, or at least there hasn't been one so far that we know of, that everybody's been wanting one of? And I keep seeing like big complaints about it. Flygon.
Oh, bollocks!
Everybody,
Malawan's in the tunnels! Take him out!
yeah, everybody's been wanting Flygon to have a Mega Evolution since Mega Evolutions were introduced. And then people were really pissed off when Alpha freaking Sapphire and Omega Ruby came out, and like all the Hoenn Pokemon were getting freaking Mega Evolutions, and he didn't get one. Fucking Garchomp got a fucking Mega Evolution.
Down here before.
Garchomp didn't fucking need a Mega Evolution.
Hand it back up. Oh, they're about to learn differently. Come on!
You know, fucking some of them that got Mega Evolutions were pretty badass though. Like I liked the Mega Glalie. I actually used that thing. It was also the same time, game series they introduced for the move Freeze Dry in too. So I was like, I got a new OP Ice move. Of course, I'm gonna use the fucking new Ice Mega. Yeah. Yeah. That's for the freaking Switch 1 and Switch 2. Yeah. Ice types suck, and when they introduced Fairy. Not only did they make dragons worse, but people don't realize that they took Ice types' big shine away from them. What was the big thing Ice types had? The reason why you'd always want an Ice type. They were the only thing that could fucking whoop up a dragon without a dragon being super effective against them. Because Dragon was only weak against Dragon and Ice before. That was their only two weaknesses. And of course, Dragon being super effective against Dragon meant if you're using a Dragon, there's a fucking double-edged sword. But if you're using a fucking Ice type, yeah. Oh, it's like a Ghost used to be weak against Ghost.
Close, get ready. These guys
Actually, I think Ghost is still weak against Ghost, actually.
corporate army. We're gonna hit them hard and make it.
It's Bug type. Oh no, they're not weak against Psychic types. Psychic types aren't very effective against Ghost. Ghost's super effective against Psychic. Yeah, but Dark, Grass, and freaking Ghost type. Ghosts are weak against. Well, of all time, that's easy for me. It's Charizard. I've always liked Charizard since I was a little kid. Right. Oh, Sabrina. Oh yeah, no. Gengar's my favorite ghost type. But you said favorite of all time, which is why. Salamence. Salamance's fucking badass. It's the final form of Bagon. So Bagon's the little dragon that has like the fucking like armor on its forehead, turns into Shogun, which is that little gray thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like its freaking... Oh, this was Gen 3. This was in Ruby and Sapphire. Yeah. Hmm. Oh, fucking no, Trapinch. Yeah. It was a ground bug and it turns into a bug dragon eventually. Or ground dragon, one of the two. So yeah, it goes Trapinch and then Vibreva and then fucking Flygon. But no, I like his whole thing because like Bagon, in his Pokemon Pokédex entries, it always talks about Bagon's. The reason they developed such a hard head is because they were always jumping off of cliffs because they dream about flying all the time, right? And that eventually evolves in them evolving into Shelgon, which has full body armor. I'm guessing from still fucking crashing all the damn time because you know they don't have wings. Yeah. Well, and then finally they get their wings because they wanted them bad enough. Because Salamence can fly. Salamence has wings. They go from a flightless dragon to a flying dragon. The arc is complete. No. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No, not really. He's still in the top in competitive. But he's still got one of the highest special attacks. Like, special attack freaking solar power Charizards. Like, yeah. He's still got one of the best stat distributions. It's just like he doesn't have any cool like gimmick or anything that compared to all of them in like base form. Like they all have like a new special move and stuff like that. That's like specific for them. He doesn't have anything like that. That's why. But he's also fucking heavily favored by Nintendo, which is why a lot of people don't like him because that's why he's got two fucking Mega Evolutions. He's got a Gigantamax. He's got a fucking Z move. Like all the new gimmicks Charizard gets, basically. Fucking hell, even in Scarlet and Violet, he's now fucking finally he's a dragon because you can fucking Dragon Terra him. To be fair, he was also a dragon with the Mega Evolutions too, because I believe both Mega Charizard X and Y are fucking Dragon Fire instead of flying. Yeah. Hey, you were telling me about the Poke MMO because it lets you freaking like start from any region or whatever. And
All right. Let's get that channel open to Atlas HQ. Establish a connection.
oh yeah,
Come on. All right. Connection to Atlas headquarters is still intact. When you're ready, Vault Hunter.
where did I get this OPQ system? We're gonna put a star on that. Oh yeah, freaking weird stuff like that happens. I've had times where it'll be storming real crazy like that, and like my power won't even flicker, and then like a few days later, fucking like bright sunlight, all of a sudden my power flashes. Like what the fuck?
Relax, it's normal. Take a back watershed base with a little help. I've got. Hang about. What is that thing on your face?
No, running your game hard or your system hard. That's the thing I
I'm
don't
a
get.
Vault Hunter, and I'm here with the
It's
Crimson
like
Raiders.
Diablo freaking runs some people's systems harder than others, and it'll be the same system too. Like you and Mod both have problems running Diablo on your
Depends. Do you
PS5s,
count my biceps
but yeah,
separate?
like me and Matthew and stuff, ours runs just fine,
They're good, Reese. Really good. And we need all the help we can get.
which is really
Bandits
weird.
are pouring
So it's
into
like
the
very
city and they're working
inconsistent.
with Malawan. Looks like Katagawa's made a deal with themselves.
Perfect. Everybody's just piling on.
Oh
Well,
damn,
friend, you showed up at the right time. My top agent is gearing up to strike at Malawan's strategic
Reese.
base. They are after the vault. That's where the intel will be. Go meet up with my agent.
Anybody else thinks Reese looks really weird with that mustache?
Good, Reese's agent. I'm gonna get this base back online and start securing more of the city. Oh, before you head off, I've got something for you.
Alright. Alright guys, give me just a moment. I need to go retrieve a puppy and then put my other dogs outside. It's swapping time. Alright, stream, and everybody in Discord, I am back. Sorry about that wait, stream. This guy. Time to go farm them hordes again, huh? Oh no.
Since you're heading
Come on,
downtown,
Thana.
I'm hooking you up with
You
a
put
cyclone.
your
It's
period
fast
diaper
and
on,
light,
little girl.
perfect for getting about the city streets. Take it for a spin.
You know, it'd be a lot easier putting this diaper on you, little girl, if you'd stay still. Be easier on both of us. There you go. That's good, Bobby. I know. It's stupid wearing a diaper, I know. Especially when you're potty trained. But it's because I don't want you bleeding all over my shit. She hates the period diapers.
That little sprig of Mick gave you a new vehicle, huh? I'll make sure it's loaded into
Ooh,
your
I can go
cash ride
steal my
profile.
stuff for my
Just like the new
cyclone
one from any
now.
terminal.
Reese's agent is a bit of a loner, but he's got quite the knack for putting people's insides on their outsides. I'm sure you two will hit it off just grand.
Superfan! So, what do you think of our first corporate sponsors? I gotta say, so far selling out rules.
We gave Malawan an unlimited supply of screaming war meat, aka our followers, and they gave us a bunch of crazy high-tech guns.
Once they take the planet, they get Atlas, and we got the vault, so you're left playing with whatever you got down there. You just keep doing you. Ah!
Never seen a faster ride in all my days. This'll get you speeding along like you wouldn't believe. Pick one up and keep hitting that boost.
Alright, so secondary, that's the wheel color, right? Oh, you can't change the color of that wheel. The skin, that's right.
You don't want to get eaten, catch your eye. 'Cause nothing ain't
Okay. Once upon a time, I had some hover wheels. Now I need one of you damn cyclones to spawn with hover wheels.
Tell me someone saw that.
Hey! Speak of the devil. Hey, buddy. Thanks for the hover wheel. There you go. It didn't say new parts, but I didn't have the hover wheel before. I do now, though.
fully loaded and ready to roll. Catch your eye.
Alright.
Looks like Reese's agent is in the Mercantile Plaza. Malawan's got a weapons depot set up inside the mall, and I'll bet bollocks to bullets that's what he's after.
I can't hear you. Oh, damn.
You wanna go? Feeling good.
Oh, is that the second cast? Oh, damn. Maybe I try to do both back to back. Fucking Zero coming in like a badass. Okay, we've got 2 dogs left to recover now. They looked like they were still trying to find a spot to do some business. Sorry about these delays, stream. Got a dog business that needs taken care of, you know, that needs to be outside and taken care of, not inside, you know?
That was a
Know what I
person,
mean?
right?
Be a Crimson Raider like you. Right where he'd ended up.
Eh.
He's always been a little cryptic, but
Oh,
he's as
God damn it,
deadly as they
Harley.
come.
Give me just a moment here, everybody.
Have long since fled. Decommission them.
Oh, no, babies. I wasn't yelling at you. I was yelling at the dumb boy. You're okay. Harley, you, on the other hand, Harley, are not. Go lay the fuck down.
I hope you're warmed up. Would you even try? Feel the power.
Harley, get the fuck away from her. Getting tired of you trying to pull her fucking period diaper off her. I don't want that blood all over my house, and I can't afford to be replacing these things because you're ripping them up. No, he's wanting to eat her period diapers because he's a fucking nasty old man. Mm-hmm. Looking nasty. No, that old man already has them.
The force field's down? Brilliant! That weapons depot should be easy pickings now.
Are those Atlas dropships?
You're like a vampire that specifies in fucking heat blood.
We need them angry. Prepare for counterattack. Malawan dickheads.
I fucking wouldn't be surprised if I caught him dipping some in there to try to make some tea. You just fucking see him in there, fucking dog bowl full of fucking period diapers.
Just made a big mistake. I am the
What are you doing, Harley? I'm making tea. Fucking gross. Dogs are fucking nasty.
Come on, more, more!
I shot him in the ankle and the rest of his body exploded. To be fair, I was an unkempt Harold. A pack-in gratifying unkept Harold's radiation. It's rad, man. Yes and no. It got nerfed and then rebuffed, along with a lot of other guns that got the same treatment. So, like, at some point, they were trying to fucking balance things, but then they fucked up things trying to balance things, so they're like, fuck it, let's just make everything broken. But in the process of doing that, they forgot some guns, which is why there's tier lists that exist. Because some guns got forgot about when they got the big mayhem scaling for everything. Or they didn't get enough love when they needed more love. Like, the redistributor used to be really good, but then they nerfed it, and when they rebuffed it, they didn't rebuff it enough to keep up with other things. Which is still good for, like, very specific builds that require, like, hitting a bunch of things at once. Because the redistributor can do just that. Like, specifically, it's really good with my one Zane build where I use the drone and the shield. Because every shot that I fire through the shield is automatically amplified, and amplified shots from the redistributor chain to other enemies. So it's really good for that. And like mobbing and shit, it's really good for mobbing. It's just not good for bossing. And it used to be good for both. Like, you used to be able to get that gun from Wotan and then clear Wotan's whole raid, including Wotan, with that. And now it's really only viable with freaking Flak and Zane, because they can both make it amp more often than its normal amp, because it automatically amps every 7 shots. But with Flak's Fade Away and then Zane's Barrier, you can make it automatically freaking amp, essentially. Oh yeah. Honestly, I'm probably gonna do 2 freaking streams today to make up for the fact that I barely streamed 2 hours yesterday because I had to do so much. Because like, it was after 10 o'clock when I started streaming yesterday. Yeah. It was almost midnight when my stream crashed. Like, it really made me mad too, man. Because I had 45 people watching me, and then it's just like, hey, it broadcasted and stopped. That was the fastest I ever had one of my streams fill up. Like, it went from 1 to 7 to 15 to over 20 to, like, it was coasting on, like, 31 to 33 for a while, and then all of a sudden it bumped up to 45. And then that's whenever it's like, you know what? Your stream luck is gonna go bad. That's another reason why I need to get a capture card, because that way, like, shit like that won't happen. I'm not reliant on whether or not the freaking PlayStation Stream network's gonna not crash on me, you know? Because, like, the stream will be coming from freaking, like, OBS or something, you know? So if, like, stuff like that happens, then I could just, like, reload my game. And another thing is freaking, there's some games that when I play it, if, like, certain things happen and, like, the game freezes up, like, I have to stop my whole stream to restart that.
Reveal your secrets, crystals.
Like in freaking Xenoverse 2, like if you're doing a freaking expert mission lobby and you're the host, all it has to do to freeze up on you is freaking have somebody on your team leave and another person join at like the last second before the match starts. And like the timer will hit 0, but it won't know what to do because there's one person leaving and one person coming in at the same time, so it fucking freaks out and glitches.
Atlas and Malawan, we're hashing things out the corporate way. Reese doesn't get it yet, but when this
Remember,
is
there's
over,
a certain
we'll
way
all
to
be
get that
one
claptrap.
titanic
I think it's
happy
over
family.
here.
You're small stuff, Vault Hunter. Not worth my time. That's
Yeah. Okay, so it's down there. So I'm actually going the wrong way. I need to go this other way. I need to get down.
with my Gigamind, though, and that'll change. You keep playing under the feet of giants, you're gonna get stepped on.
Sorry about that, everyone. I'm back now. Harley, next time you try to pull her diaper off, you're going in the cage.
That claptrap died fighting our greatest enemy, stairs.
Greatest enemy stairs. I
Testing an
think you
experimental
got more
stair
problems
climbing
going on.
module. Oh, I see the problem. You didn't turn it on. What a dead idiot. The module's pretty handy for
Man, imagine dying to stairs while going to test a new stair climbing module and the only problem was you forgot to turn it on. Wonder what made them decide to make Claptrap's weakness stairs all of a sudden. Like,
Following on our heels once again, the Vault Beast dogs appear to be mobilizing to meet our
well, we don't know. We never saw him climb stairs. But there were Claptraps found in places where stairs were required to get to.
Calypsos live and breathe for attention. Taking away the mic is sure to get their skivvies in a twist, and not in a good way.
Stair. Well, it comes up earlier in it too, because remember the whole reason we got to take him off that elevator is because like, ah, stairs, I can't climb stairs. Let's find a way to get up to the controls of that elevator. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I liked that scene at the end of the Claptrap DLC in the pre-sequel. Because, like, they explained a lot. It's like, first off, what happened to all the Claptraps? That's what happened to all the Claptraps. How did Claptrap survive? Well, we got an answer for that, too. Harley? Alright, let my other dogs in real quick. Oh, I need to get to that spaceport first. I'm gonna get bloated up. Wait, did that thing have a Tesla thingy? Yes, it does. Excuse me.
You weren't using this, right?
Oh, that's got a special freaking skin on it too with a different horn. Hold up. We're capturing this. It's got that dun 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 horn. Hell yeah. And it had a Tesla freaking thingy on the front.
I know you got a need. Get you some speed.
What do you pick up? That's one thing that, like, I hope in 4 that your vehicle skins and stuff like that you unlock are all, like, universal. Like, you unlock them on one character and you unlock them on your other characters. Because one thing I don't like having to do every time I make a new character on 3 is unlock every freaking vehicle card again. Mm-hmm. Alright, and with the new vehicle customization system for 4, using, like, the modules and stuff they talked about, like, it'd be nice if, like, you know, all we had to do was worry about getting those modules to drop or whatever, and didn't have to worry about getting the skins again, too. It's Gigamine! In the Matrix. Yeah, they're bloody minds.
Crystalline structure. I've got something for that.
Is that Path of Exile?
It's squishy.
Yes. What you know about crops?
Wow! You really just popped the brains right out of my Gigamind. Not satisfied with running underfoot, huh? I get it. My father once said I was 12th in line to run the company, so I made 11 quick little cuts to the family tree. Now I'm
Oof.
next in line. Think about that. Now you've put yourself
And now I'm here.
Welcome back, Vault Hunter. Why do you smell like brains and fried circuitry? You know what? I don't want to know. Call Reese, let him know you got the job done.
Oh, that's actually a pretty decent roll on a Rowan's call. Radiated. I could try that on my flak. Oh, screw it, I'll hold it to try on my fadeaway flak. You know about sparrows.
Hey, Vault Hunter! Data from Gigamite?
Sparrows in time.
Oh, I got it. but I want your word you'll help us open the vault.
Yeah, that. It's just I'm super busy this whole beta thing. Any other time it is vault o'clock, baby, but I've got my company to look after.
So you don't mind if I throw this brain in a drainage ditch?
Wait, okay, fine. I rebuilt out this normal stuff, and I will do anything to keep Malamon from taking that away. I swear on this company's future that I will help you find and open vaults.
Sounds like that one wildling girl from Game of Thrones.
I have never seen Reese squirm like that. You're really something, Vault Hunter.
Standing right here, hologram can still hear you, and Hollow Reese has feelings. Oh man, this guy had everything up in there. True movements, supply lines, scouting data.
Okay. Let's get these, all the dogs inside. Start speedlining through the story. And start skipping cutscenes and stuff.
Meet me up on the bridge when you're ready.
Is this thing on? Test. Hey, Vault Hunter, have we got an opportunity for you? You don't want to miss it!
Hold on, guys. I gotta go put my one dog in the cage real quick.
Today's a new day.
$1 for a dance, $1 for a dance.
Focus on the plan. The system has a
Okay. It's close to his eating time, so we need to not leave him in there too long. But he's gotta know that that shit's not okay.
How was Prometheus?
Big city, felt like home. Atlas has seen better days.
Well, breeze if we can. Right now, we gotta get to Athena's. I've got a friend there. We should see what she knows. Claptrap, tight broadcast to Athena's. Call sign Sapphire.
And comms open!
See, these are those scenes I was talking about earlier. It's like, man, it'd be nice if we could just skip these and get on to the next part. Especially after I've already seen them frickin' 20 plus times. I have a current total of 28 characters, okay?
She can hold her own until we get there. She's a siren, badass as they come. Hell, maybe we can convince her to join us.
I have seen these scenes a lot.
Besides you, Lilith. I was still counting you.
Oh, more ladies on Admiral Claptrap's love ship. Everyone, look at the Claptrap. Booyah!
Ooh, yeah. Nah, it's gonna be nice for you when you get to the new act, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, you're in the side acts now? Well, I bet that's refreshing for you, though, having something new to do.
These guys are relentless.
Drop pod's ready when you are, VH.
Zeffy slide. And I was really hoping I'd get a toboggan with a good roll. That'd be nice on this build. And I'd have super slides. And go super fast, and then my next shot afterward would do a lot of damage.
The bandit cult led by a soul-sucking siren.
I met a soul-sucking siren once, Ellie. I met a soul-sucking siren. Suck the soul right out your body. She had her ways. Then she'd destroy you after.
Right in time for a fight. I'm Maya. Come find me in the market quarter. A battalion of Malawan troops are trampling my home, and I'd appreciate some help. You know, killing them.
I killed people once, Maya.
It'll be
I don't
nice to
know
have
how I
someone
feel
else
about you
here
making me
besides my
do it
apprentice who hasn't
again.
taken an oath of non-violence.
It's
Speaking
been
of
like
which,
5 minutes since I last killed something. It's been a long time now.
see you soon.
I can feel the power. Yep, making headlines.
Clear out those troops. I'll be there soon. Just laying out some karmic realignment.
Why even try?
I'm gonna use my other guns just so they don't feel lonely. I've been just using that Herald the whole time. Isn't it nice actually being able to eat, Tina? I'm gonna mute real quick and turn my phone up to see if they can hear him barking in the background. Real quick and turn my phone up to see. I can't even tell because he won't stop barking and I can hear him through the whole house, so everybody can probably hear him on stream. He's being a little shit. No, he got put in a cage, and he's not okay with it. Now, if Harley was bigger, I'd probably hit him with the fucking people's elbow. But he's like 4 pounds. I don't want to crush him. I tell him all the time, he's got a lot of attitude for being only 4 pounds.
Kicking ass with the
You know it. And if you don't know, now you know.
Thought so. Follow me.
We'll meet up with my apprentice, if she hasn't gotten herself killed.
The fragment's sealed inside an Iridian anchor hold. The whole monastery was built around it by monks who think it's sacred. Maybe it is, but right now, it's attracting the wrong kind of attention. I came back from Pandora to protect this place. That was working out pretty good, until Malawan found us.
Attention, stupid pacifist monks! This is Oppressor Trant. It's not just a title, oppression is my profession. Athenas is now property of the
Oops.
Malawan Corporation.
Oops.
No trespassing.
That's Trant. Real pain in my ass. So far, he hasn't been able to get into the anchor hold, but let's not rely on his incompetence.
Now, look, monks.
And does it not tell you, like,
This 'cause I enjoy terrorizing you, but
anything?
actually to make my big brother proud of me. He's general, you see, and
Well, you might have to look it up, huh?
superiority complex about it.
That Crimson or nobody know what you do with it?
Monastery to impress him, and so there, you know? You get it, right? You get it.
Secure the square. Once it's safe, we'll ring the bell of peace so the monks can let us through.
You know, I wonder what the visual damage cap for Borderlands 3 is, because I've never seen it. And it's like, these remnant thingies I make on this build do fucking asinine damage. I've seen them do all the way up to like 900 and something million. But there's times where they'll hit an enemy and there won't be a damage number. The enemy just fucking explodes. Like, I've had one hit a boss with full health and just delete it. So it makes me wonder if they're passing the visual damage cap, and that's why I don't see a number. Yeah, and like, freaking on my playground profile, I got some freaking modded gear in there, right? And some of the guns on that will, like, they'll hit things and they'll just explode and it won't show a damage number. So I'm assuming same thing is going on. But it's just crazy to me because the Remnant's doing that on a legit build with legit gear. That shit was modded. You know what I mean? Like, there's a big difference here. Long story short, those Remnants be crazy.
Hiya, where's the little one?
Probably finding trouble.
Finding trouble, or causing it. May the six storms protect you.
Ugh, he's right. I should check on my apprentice. Ava, are you still guarding the library?
Maya! Hey! Yes, I am definitely at the library because you told me to stay there. Here, because it's where I still am. That was a book. Gotta go buy.
Oh, so they released a video about what the in-game content for Borderlands 4 is going to be like, right? And like went into a little more detail on everything.
You know,
I kind of like the new Ultimate Vault Hunter mode.
Monks of Athenas, Scout Trant, surrender.
So it's going to be kind of similar to Mayhem, but without the modifiers. Like, as each level you go up, because it's going to have Ultimate Vault Hunter difficulty ranks. And you have to complete, like, certain challenges, and you have to complete one weekly wildcard mission to get to the new rank. So it's not even like you're going to be able to just, like, blast through these difficulty ranks either, because of the whole having to do a weekly wildcard mission thing.
Let's go.
Yeah. But each time it's gonna get more difficult, but it's not. It doesn't have the downside that Mayhem had, where it's got these fucking stupid, weird, random modifiers. Main reason, like, a lot of people like me play on Mayhem 11 is because it doesn't have those weird ass modifiers. Don't get me wrong, I'll still play on 10. I got no problem playing on 10. It's just, it's a lot smoother not having to worry about, like, oh shit, this enemy's suddenly immune to your damage because this fucking little thingy that's making it immune got stuck in the wall, and there's no way to break it because it's stuck in the wall. Though some of those things I think are cool, and it'd be nice if there's like a challenge or something that like had a similar repercussion or something maybe. Because like, for example, I like roguelite. A lot of people hate roguelite, but I like roguelite because it makes you play better. Because what it does is it gets rid of fight for your life mode. If your health goes to 0, you die. Well, that's just one of the mayhem modifier. It's called roguelite. And what it is just specifically the getting rid of your fight for your lifetime. Or the fucking, like, the Death's Vestige one, or whatever the hell it's called, Death's Embrace, some shit like that. Where, like, sometimes enemies spawn a fucking death skull that, if you don't kill it in time and it touches you, it automatically drops you down in fight for your life mode.
Borrowing, but a reputation to uphold.
Yeah.
Good. There's some
Right.
iridium hidden in the cemetery. Something tells me Ava's already there. She'll help you out.
Doom's freaking upsetting in Final Fantasy, though, because, like, when you get inflicted with Doom, it's like, oh shit, how long is it before I just disappear?
Since the library is unprotected, and I'll catch up with you later.
Oh, also there's a new series of missions called Contracts, which apparently we're going to be able to find things called safe houses in Borderlands 4, and as soon as we find our first safe house, we'll have contracts available. But they're mainly going to be used for in-game, because that's where you're going to get iridium, which is like used for a lot of new in-game events. Like, so you know how that we got the Moxie's Encore thing that I was telling you about? Well, once a week we're going to have a Moxie's Big Encore boss, which you can spend iridium to fight it, and it's going to be a different boss every week. That is a buffed up version of its original self. Oh yeah. We have freaking raid bosses that'll be making a comeback around when they drop Bounty Pack number 2. So we're going to be having Invincibles come back, which is going to be fucking cool. I'm excited about that. Their thing that's replacing freaking like badass ranks and myth ranks and guardian ranks and stuff like that. I mean, you know, like a new in-game ranking system. That actually seems pretty cool. Well, it's called specializations, and so as you level it up, you unlock specialization little mod slots. So you have certain things that you put your little skill point, little specialization point you get into. In the end, it's like a little skill tree, but every so many points bumps you down farther down the tree, right? And along the tree, there's these little modifications you unlock, and you can equip up to 4 of them to change your build up. So yeah, it's kind of similar to the things we got from the Guardian rank, all those little special modifications we have in here on the Guardian rank. Like when you go down, you get the Resilient and the Dead Man's Hand, stuff like that. Combo, come on and slam, all that stuff. Except for instead of having all of them available, you have to pick and choose. So it's going to be another thing for like setting up builds. But I have a feeling that the other points that you can put stuff into, like the like actual flat stat bonus looking things or whatever they are, I have a feeling those are going to be like unlimited. And because they don't want you like resetting your specialization so often, they're going to make it cost like a good chunk of iridium, and we get iridium from doing these contract thingies. Also, they added the new thing called firmware, right? Which is like set bonuses, except for they can spawn on any non-weapon piece of gear. So like they can spawn on your the new piece of gear they got that's called a rep kit, which is like a healing kit that gives you different bonuses besides just healing. So you can get it to land on that. You can get it to land on your modification slot, which modifications are a new thing they have into. It's going to replace the relic slot, but we can equip 3 of them. And they're going to give you like special like brand bonuses. And because of the new licensed part system, this is going to make builds go fucking crazy. But the things you can have firmware on, you can have up to 5 firmware, and firmware bonuses are like set bonuses, except for you get the effects from them for just having 1, right? So you can have 5 level 1s if you want to, but each of these firmwares have 3 levels. So like level 3 is the max version of them. So you can have like a 311, 32, 1112, whatever you want, like any combinations you want for your builds. And the modifiers are like brand specific. Like for example, you get one to where like all your guns with Jacob's licensed parts on them have a chance to non-critically ricochet. Because like the Jacob's things that criticals ricochet.
Cool if I take this.
So like, and the license part system, so it's like the higher rarity your gun is, the more licensed parts it could have, minus legendaries. Legendaries have 1 less licensed part on them than the epics are going to have, but it's because you have the legendary effect taking that slot up, so it's basically having the licensed parts, except for you have a legendary licensed part that's always going to be the same. So you're sacrificing that extra random, licensed part for a guaranteed part. That's going to give you a guaranteed ability. But the licensed parts are like different pieces that can make your things change up. Like for example, they were showing off a gun that had it was a Jacobs that had torque sticky bullets from its magazine and a Mali 1 elemental switch on it. So it could switch elements, and then also it's had sticky mode bullets, so it could ricochet shots that would also ricochet stickies. And then whenever they'd reload, all those stickies would go off and detonate. Yeah. And then you could have, like, say, for example, a licensed parts for like a specific brand on all your guns, even though all your guns aren't that brand, and you'll still get the benefit from an enhancement slot that enhances that specific brand, just because your guns have the licensed part from them. Yeah. So builds are gonna go fucking nuts in 4. They're definitely going to be a lot more complicated than in any previous game, though. So that I can see might turn some people away, because there were some people that enjoyed the simpler builds and stuff like that. I personally am excited, because I love the more aspects that I can change around and make a build with, the better for me. I love doing that shit. So, like, I'm excited about builds for 4. Like, out of everything, I'm excited about being able to make builds. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time making builds on that game, I can already see. Especially after I start learning all the different parts and things I could drop, that's gonna make farming go crazy. In Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, yeah. But you got Game Pass, and I heard it's supposed to be on Game Pass whenever, like, not if it's not like immediately when it launches, but at least like a month after. I'll definitely still be playing then. Hell, it might even be on Game Pass at launch. We'll see. Actually, it's getting pretty close to launch. Yeah, it's getting pretty close to launch. I wonder if something has been said about it. Let me Google it real quick.
Why? Why is it sticky? Oh, monks are so weird.
Okay, no, it won't be on it at launch. But, also, even if you do have to end up playing it later, freaking, I'm still playing all the other Borderlands games many, many years later, so, I'll definitely still play it with you.
Maya's gonna need way more than that. Last two. Then you go get that fragment. I've been dying inside that underhold ever since I got here. Something about locked doors, man.
I wonder how they're gonna handle the level cap increases this time, since, they didn't do, like... Oh, there's going to be level cap increases. There always is. And, they already confirmed that the starting level cap's 50. Which is the same as has been every single Borderlands ever, So always at launch, level 50 is the cap. And then... Oh yeah, see, but that one was understandable too, because it was like many years later too. It's like, how are you gonna drop a new DLC fucking 7 years after your game dropped that increases the level cap increase and the freaking OP levels? And the OP levels. It wasn't just the regular level caps, it was the OP levels. And the thing people were mad about is like, for example, if your character was level 72 OP 8, right? Well, you had to get back up to level 80 to do OP levels again. And you had to freaking... Yeah. And then you'd have to freaking get all this new OP level gear. But they said they wanted us to farm our equipment, like, less often in this one. Like, they want us to be able to take our stuff we get at the end and go through all the freaking Ultimate Vault Hunter ranks with it. That being said, we do get better shit that drops as you get higher Ultimate Vault Hunter ranks. Like, there's certain legendaries that won't start dropping until you get into the higher ranks, and there's certain firmware, which is those set bonuses that don't start dropping until certain Ultimate Vault Hunter ranks.
Ava, go protect the grain store.
Yeah.
Let the Vault Hunter take care of...
I'm just wondering how many levels up they're gonna go per DLC this time. Because, like, they did it kind of... I like the way they did it with 1 and 2, where we got, like, pretty good chunky level cap increases with each DLC, right? But, freaking... with 3, it was kind of weird.
She tried to steal my book, and instead of throwing her off a cliff, I decided to train her.
Because the first level cap increase was only 3 levels. I don't know if you remember that. It went from 50 to 53, and then from 53 to 57, right? Like, if I'm gonna have to, like, redo levels and stuff, like, make it fucking at least 8. Do what freaking, Borderlands 2 did, where you got these big ol' chunky freaking level cap increases up to 72.
This is all too
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know what you're talking about, so I couldn't.
Especially with the new big skill trees, things could get pretty wild.
Marks of Athenas. This is Captain Tron again. Losing my freaking patience, so I'll send
But
you
I don't
these
think they'll go that high
customer
just because they're wanting more build diversity. And, you know, the problem with getting level caps up to a certain level with the same skill trees is at some point, you know, builds are going to start looking like a lot similar because fucking everybody's going to have so many skill points that at some point it's like, well, where else do I have to put a skill point, you know?
You wanna go?
That being said, these ones are big enough that I think they could give us like at least 80 for a skill level cap, you know, like in Borderlands 2.
Don't have what I need for that now.
That being said, level 72 as a level cap in freaking 3 is pretty good, but they also increased the size of the skill trees at some point and gave us these fourth skill trees. And all it did was make new builds, you know, able to happen and made old builds fucking even better because now it's like, hey, some of those places where you didn't put that many skill points in, but that shit was still useful for your build, but this other skill was more useful, so you sacrifice some points from there to put them in here. Oh, go ahead and put them in that bad boy now. Like I said, my face cast build here, when I was first making it, the freaking level cap was only 57. And it was already good with the level cap being 57. It just got better and better as they increased the level cap. Like, I didn't change anything. I just added in more. It got enhancements as it went on. Nothing was changed, just upgraded. And then they added the fourth skill tree, right? And I only have 1 point in that bad boy. So, like, I'm still using the 3 original skill trees mostly. It's just, I put 1 point in this one because it increased projectile speed and splash damage. And I was like, you know what? I didn't have anywhere else to put that point that would, like, be any, like, better in any way. So I was like, that would be awesome. Like, I guess I could get more lifesteal, but I don't really need that. I do so much damage that the amount of lifesteal I have is perfect. I should swap this butcher out for that guardian angel for this. For one thing in particular. We're gonna pump that trot. Pop the trot! Yeah, I'm honestly surprised the Trons were as popular as they were. I honestly thought people would find them super fucking annoying. Damn, I could have one-shot him if I was farther back. I should have just shot the fucking barrier instead of jumping around it. I forgot the Guardian Angel's whole thing is that, like, anything you fire that comes from your body, like your character, action skill, bullet, grenade, whatever, the farther it travels, the more damage it does up to a certain percentage increase. But I think, like, the max percentage increase of it is, like, 400% or some shit.
Give it here.
Oh, yeah. Big buffs. That's why I try to make every build I have not need the phase cat or the freaking guardian angel, because that was a very broken thing, and like people started making a lot of builds that relied on it to be good. All right, but every single one of my character builds is viable in Mayhem 11. Does a shit ton of damage without it. You can just spice things up with it and do yet even more asinine damage. And I made this one even worse, because, like, with my phase cast build, all my guns have the after using phase cast weapon damage is increased by 250%, specifically focusing on the weapon, and my phase cast already does a lot of damage. Well, on this Guardian Angel, I got the anointment on it. Astral projection damage is increased by 200% for phase cast and related action skills. So I get that big buff from that fucking anointment on my phase cast, plus whatever distance my phase cast is traveling. My phase cast that already hits for millions, by the way, on its own without that.
I've never been able to use iridium the way Lilith knows, but now that they're making this book with my chip,
Yeah, it's fucking nasty.
here goes.
And I didn't know about the Guardian Angel till I came back and started playing this game at the end of last year.
It's working.
Because last time I played this game, the only vault cards we had were Fallen Heroes, right? We didn't have the fucking Welcome to Pandora and... Oh, wait, no. I think we had Welcome to Pandora, actually. I think it was Fallen Heroes and Bunker Masters we didn't have. I don't fucking know. Two of these three we didn't have yet. And in the Falling Heroes is where you get the Guardian Angel from, and I used that gun one time whenever it first came out, and I shot this, like, little electric freaking bird orb thing that, like, flapped, and, like, it was really slow, so I was like, I never gave the gun a second thought after seeing that projectile. I didn't realize that its red text hidden ability amplified every fucking thing that came out of your fucking character while you're holding it in your hands.
So, Ava, you survived the invasion.
Yeah.
Guess all those hours staring at water taught you something after all.
Hey, but, you know, even with fucking over 3K hours in this game between every version of this game that I have for, like, PC and PlayStation and Nintendo, right? And fucking Xbox, even. Like, I have Borderlands on everything. And specifically, I also have Borderlands 3 on everything. Still learn things every day. Like, I just learned today that whenever I critically hit an enemy with a Krakatoa and that little volcano that spawns out of him, I just learned that that thing can kill me, too. Yeah, I walked into it earlier and it fucking died after I killed an enemy with it. I was like, well, ain't that fucking bad a bitch? But now I know. And now when I make it, I avoid it. I just let it do its thing.
This relic's been preserved. But as long as Malawan knows it's here, he must believe everyone's safe.
Oh, yeah. Some of them, fucking the gunner rings. So I still don't like them, don't get me wrong. Alright, but at least you can use them without automatically murdering yourself in 3. So the gunner rings, their whole thing was, in 2, yeah, the gun would, when you would reload, you'd throw it like a boomerang, and it would spin around, and it would shoot everything, like it'd keep shooting, and it'd come back to you. It was like, that's cool and all, except for those bullets still hurt you. So you throw that shit out there and fucking one-shot yourself from your own fucking gun. But now it's like you can still blow yourself up with your own splash damage on this game. So there's still ways to kill yourself. It's like splash damage builds are the nastiest builds in this game because of how they work, right? Because technically you're getting multiple hit procs from splash damage, especially on big enemies. So it like fucking does bigger chunks of their health damage. The only thing is you got to be more cautious because if you get too close running a splash damage build, you can take yourself out with your own splash damage. Now, one thing I hope they got rid of going from 3 to 4, it was a really cool feature, and I liked using it at first in Borderlands 3, but at certain levels it just becomes a nuisance. It's your elemental damage infecting the water and making elemental pools in the water. I have killed myself with my own fucking dots so many fucking times.
A new gold key fragment. Just holding this makes my skin tingle. That and I ate one of Marcus's discounted burritos.
Well, it takes your full dot damage. So, like, if you're doing crazy dot damage, you're gonna murder yourself.
Yes, but the vault key on Pandora required 3 pieces. Still, it's a start. You should return to Lilith. I'm sure she and Maya have a lot of catching up to do, or whatever it is people with social lives do. No
I can't explain it right now, Lilith, but she's going to be a siren someday.
We'll talk about this later. What's up, killer? Maya says you kicked some major ass.
What can I say? I'm a natural.
I believe it. Well, one fragment down, 2 more to go. So what is this all about, Lilith? Why is Malawon on a theme?
Alright, everybody, I am going to call this stream right here. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to eat some dinner, and then we will come back with another stream.
Than any of them.
Thank you all, and have a great